Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stoyakovich, it's war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them I emulate, but none of them I demonstrate. Hip-hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%, they trying to take away gratuity. Work for what you want, I learned that shit from fucking Aubrey. And she ain't never lied, I told her this was nothing new to me. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming.
Old school ThursDave and Diorio. Hey, we're getting a little bit of a subscription. Starting the night with a hat change. Thank you so much. Critical Shotgun for the love there. Hey, welcome in. Hi there, ho there. It is Thursday, July 27th, 2013. Real Talk, Metaphor Messiah, taking you guys in. And it's a Thursday. You know, and if that was enough, and yeah, we haven't done anything since Monday, but hey, you got me now. You don't think about the days you don't get me. You think about the days you do. And when I am here, I'm not by myself. I mean, if I were by myself, Lord knows it'd be enough for you. Jesus Christ. But let those ovaries and fallopian tubes and all kinds of other reproductive organs fill up with all the copiousness because we got ThursDave and Diorio. What's up, Nick, baby?
How you doing there, buddy?
Hi.
We have another guest.
How you been, Dave?
Good, man. Fucking busy as shit. Fucking life going at the speed of Dave. You've been in Memphis, traveling around doing YouTuber things, meeting people.
Yeah, dude, I've been fucking busy. I just got back. I'm getting all, you know, just back to the groove and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, a video's about to come out any day? What do you
Yeah, I'm working, Dave.
Every day we're getting closer. That's the
Yeah.
important thing. That's what we want the common folk, the little people, if you will, out there to know. That
I'm
it's
making
coming.
moves. I'm trying to get shit done. I got somebody working on a draft of a script for me for a completely different project that I otherwise would not have had time to talk about. But
That's what they all want to hear, I'm sure.
yeah, anything that gets the content creation going a little faster.
Give them something. Give them something to believe in. My God. So yeah, it's been a week. I mean, we did the Def Noodles interview Monday, which I actually thought went really, really well.
It was very good, by the way. I watched a lot of that.
I was really happy with it. He's an interesting guy because he's gone on everyone's show. He's basically copped to everything. And you know, it's like, what do you say? It's like he was public enemy #1 last year, and this year he's hanging out at boxing events. It's such a fucking funny place that the internet is. And if you're not open-minded, you're going to fucking get just left in the dust. So first off, let's just start there. You've seen all the interviews. You've seen them. What do you think of all the hoopla?
Well, no, I think I only really saw yours. I watched
good.
a little bit of Tommy's. I'm trying not to talk, like, not listen to every single one of them because I'm going to be talking to him too. And I don't want to just like, yeah, and I don't want to kind of, I don't know, pick my questions based on what everyone else didn't already ask. I figure if I'm going to put it in a video, it's going to get seen. So
that's pretty much what I do.
If we retread a little bit, I think that's okay, you know?
A little bit. It's unavoidable, but it's funny because I wasn't going to do it because he did everybody. So I was like, I don't know if I want to do it. And not that that's a bad thing, but it's just like, you know the answers at this point. So I had to come up with an angle. I had to think of something to do that was a little bit different. Riveter also had the opportunity to do the interview, but didn't really want to for kind of the same reasons. And then him and I started talking about some of the ideas that we would do if we would have. And then we talked about the girlfriend a little bit. We were like, yeah, we got it. We got to see if we can get them both. And then it just happened. In fact, we weren't even going to have her, it looked like, and then he ended up bringing her on. It was great. I really liked her. I thought she
was great. It was super nice to meet her.
She was good. You got to meet her in person too, huh?
Yes.
So how did that
Yeah.
go? Let's start with Memphis. I got some other stories and stuff we'll fuck around with, and I'm sure you got some main things as you always do. But Memphis, man, I kind of want to start.
Well,
there,
Nashville,
but-
technically.
Oh,
I didn't want to correct you, but yeah.
Oh yeah, same difference to me. It's Meth County. I'm fucking sure. Excuse me, Nashville, the more hicky place of it's Memphis light.
Dude, Nashville is just a pretty sick city. It's my second time being there. The first time I was there, I met up with Wavy, but I was there for a wedding, right? So I kind of had the lay of the land the second time I went. It was pretty cool. I mean, if you go there, like any bar has live music at like any
really?
hour
I
of
do
the
like
day. I'm not a huge country music guy, but it's the ambiance, you know. It's fucking Nashville. It's a special city. It closes a bit too early. Being from New York, I'm not expecting the bars to just end their night around like 1:32.
Yeah,
Like
that's a little early.
yeah, I literally, dude, after the wedding last year, I went out to the bars afterwards, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're closing." I'm like, wait, what? Oh, okay. Everyone just gets an Uber all at once, so it costs like $1,000 to go home tonight. Yeah, I wish I knew this. Jesus. But yeah, this year's trip, it was pretty fun. I spent a lot of time with like Wavy and them, so even though there was no like Augie Tom or whatever, I was always like doing shit the entire time I was there.
Who was around? Did you guys decide to meet up beforehand? This was, of course, the Misfits boxing event, and yeah, I think a lot of people supported it because of Keemstar's constant growth and getting more prelims and all that type of stuff. Kind of makes it a little bit more personal to, I think, people in the community and stuff. Would you say that's true?
Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't have gone to a Misfits event if Keem wasn't involved in it. I quite frankly, like, even if I could get in and meet all the fighters, I don't know them.
Right.
Actually, funny story. I believe they're talking about putting this person on the next Misfits card, but I was sitting next to this blonde girl, like inside the compound. I'll explain that a little bit more in a second. And I was like, "Oh, are you here with one of the fighters?" And she's like, "Oh no, I'm a belt holder." I was like, "Oh." Oh. She's like, "Yeah, no, I fought on 2 of them. I'm actually the current champion."
Oh, no, the current Misfits champion?
Yeah, I can't remember her name. Was it? Oh, fuck. I totally don't know. Shit. I knew like an hour ago and I was going to bring it up. I totally forgot her name.
Weirdly enough, it was Ronda Rousey.
Astrid.
She took a step
Astrid.
down.
Her name is Astrid. That was her name.
I hate
Astrid.
that fucking name. I mean, like, not to rant for a second. I'm sure she's a sweet girl. She could probably kick the fuck out of me. But that's a horrible name. No wonder why she had to learn how to fight. Why would someone do that to their child? Astrid. It's too close to ass turd. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Dude, I was in the compound and I'm walking past, like, I saw this Dave kid. I guess he's got like 13 million subs, whatever. He's the only one I recognize. And you look at all these YouTubers, like, they are massive. That Nick Lamau guy, 25 million subs. I would have never guessed that based off of the small interactions that I had with them.
25 milli?
Yeah.
That's a spicy meatball.
It's fucking crazy. The minute I got out there, though, I was hanging out. Like, Wavy was, like, at my hotel, ready to pick me up, and then we went right to the Keem compound.
He's still the coolest guy out there, isn't he, Wavy? He's just
the
coolest motherfucker in the world. I like that guy. I've always liked Wavy.
He always shows me around every time I'm out there. He's fucking fantastic. But Keem sent us an address to a castle. A fucking castle, Dave. I guess 4 of the fighters were staying there. They were shooting vlogs and stuff. They were like, what is it called? Drones flying overhead as they filmed their vlogs. Keem wasn't even staying there, but that's where the after party was going to be. And I mean, we're talking like a building that has bookshelf doors, right? Like gigantic stone staircases and stuff.
Oh man! Torches? Was there torches and sconces, perhaps?
Unfortunately, no. And I asked the question because I was like, this looks way too modern to be like a like a redone. It was made in 1998. They just made it to look older, which kind of took me out a little bit when I started seeing like all the middle school looking security cams and shit.
It became less castle-y, you know?
Yeah. Like, oh, you want to go into the dungeon? What's in the dungeon? Oh, a pool table.
Man, where's the fucking catacombs? Where's the rack? This is bullshit. I want cages. This is fucking bullshit. Bunch of pussies.
So that Astrid girl and Keem, I don't know if this vlog has been released yet, but I assume it will be. They were doing like shots or whatever, and I guess Keemstar was going to do fake shots, but then like, fuck it, we're on vacation, let's do real shots. So he was getting a little turned up. Nice. And he messages me The second I get there, he's like, dude, check out this Versace fireplace. Wow. It's such a cool fireplace. One of the
What? A Versace fireplace?
Yes, and one of the vlog girls, right? I guess not like the actual girl herself, but when oh, you know, it'd be funny if we well, not funny, it'd be cool ambiance if we lit the fire in the background while you guys are shooting the vlog. Dave, it was a fake fireplace. They just either that or they didn't know how it worked. They just set it on fire and the whole room was engulfed in smoke.
Well, this is what I'd expect to happen with a bunch of YouTubers trying to figure out shit like technology. My God.
I wonder how much that cost. The building itself, if you wanted to buy it, $13 million.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'll put it on my card.
Yeah, just put that on my card real quick.
Yeah,
Got the unlimited Amex card or whatever.
Yeah, they'll cover it. They'll be thrilled with it. My God, 13 million.
Oh, dude, me and Wavy were dying. We were talking to this one girl, and she had a heavy accent. She's like, "Oh, where are you from?" And we were answering whatever. And I go, "I'm assuming based on your accent, you're not from America." She's like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm from fucking Ireland or whatever." But I got
Ireland,
here. Now imagine, yeah, literally, imagine if your first trip to the States. Take a guess where she spent her first trip to the States from the beginning.
Oh.
You might be able to guess this. You might.
Oh, somewhere I would. Well, I was saying. What was I saying earlier? Memphis. So I'm gonna say Memphis. I'm hoping
Her
to get
first trip started in Buffalo, New York at Keemstar's party.
Yeah. No,
I'm like,
sense.
that's not even the good part of New York. Like the first thing you saw of America was Keemstar's house on the 4th of July.
Buffalo.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
like
you wouldn't want
holy
your journey
shit.
to start in Buffalo. I mean, that's like that's the equivalent of like starting your sexual journey on a body in the armpit. It's like, why? Well, like, let's lick the armpit at the beginning. I'll get all this working right. No.
I was like, holy shit, I'm so sorry. Like, I mean, Keem's house is very nice, but
yeah.
like, when I hear America, I'm not thinking Buffalo, New York.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's barely New York. I'm waiting for Canada to annex it. I would give Buffalo to Canada. I'd be like, take it. You can have it. We don't really need it.
I'm trying to give California away. A lot of people go to California, and it turns them into like, they get irreparably damaged, you know?
See, California is one of those interesting places because I love California. I lived there a little bit when I was younger, on and off. I love California. However, you're right. There's a douche factor that cannot be ignored there, and that state's got fucking issues, man. That homelessness issue is fucking crazy. You hear about it, and then when you really start to look into it, it's unfucking believable.
Yeah.
San Francisco is fucking crazy. Remember the days when San Francisco was just funny for being gay? Okay, let's go back.
Funny
to
for being
those
gay
days.
and super smoggy, bro. It had like really bad air, like fucking purification.
And now it's the homeless. It's bad.
So this is the part of the story that I don't think anyone's really talking about.
Ooh, okay.
And it didn't get as much like coverage as some of the other situations, but I, being somebody who covered the Froggy Fresh thing, feel like I need to talk about it a little bit because it was pretty fucking gay. Okay, I don't know if you covered it on any of your shows. But at this point, I'm sitting outside. Everyone's smoking cigarettes. We start doing shots on the fucking porch with Keemstar.
There you go.
And then he gets a phone call. He walks away. Right. I'm pretty sure I can talk about all this because it's all public. But
Pretty sure. Yeah, okay.
he comes back and he goes, Alex Stein is off the card.
Oh, this was that. Oh shit.
So
this
this
you were
is
there for that moment.
Yeah. So he just found so I'm touching down in Nashville while the press conference is happening. During the press conference, Alex throws a bunch of hot dogs on and they claim that they were turkey dogs. I don't know if I believe that.
Give me a quick second here because I have to. I saw this, right? Say I'm at work and shit. So I see a fucking Twitter video, and I know the guy. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, this is so stupid. Throwing hot dogs at this guy is a fucking dumb thing to do. Okay?
Yes.
It just is. It doesn't matter what they're made of. It's stupid. But to see Keem just type randomly, they were turkey dogs. It was one of my favorite out of body, out of mind fucking experiences ever. Because it's like you don't expect it. It's turkey dog. It doesn't. Just no. This is just fucking insane to me. Continue though. Holy.
So I turn around immediately and I go, "You need to fix this. That he needs to fight." because like we just did 70 fucking Twitter spaces about how Froggy Fresh was thrown off the other card for a joke, and now this goes and happens, and now you could tell me, sure, this is like fucked up. It's like it's
stupid,
racist.
but
it's timed specifically after KSI had the whole P word discourse. Like, there's all these reasons why this situation is shit, right?
Stupid, awful. But I'm gonna hit you right with.
But it's Alex Stein. That's his thing, and I'm explaining this to these people, and I'm like, dude, you literally brought on Alex Stein. He's a right-wing, like, provocateur. This is the type of content he makes. Why the fuck were you paying him for this fight if you didn't want Alex Stein to show up to the press conference?
You know what you're gonna get. It's like getting mad at a tiger for fucking finally eating Siegfried. You know, it's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah, this was less surprising than Froggy Fresh. Froggy was like a sleeper cell. Nobody knew he was friends with Sam Hyde until it was very apparent that was the case. This is Alex fucking Stein we're talking about, doing something that's extremely on brand for his and you know who walks out while I'm explaining this?
Who's that?
Mams Taylor.
Oh shit.
KSI's manager, and I believe he runs Misfits.
Oh, shit.
And he's like, and in his defense, there's nothing he can do. The decision came from DAZN. Based on, and I'm not going to say anything he said or whatever, but based on what I gathered from him, he didn't like seem super, super moral F-slurry about the whole situation.
Right.
It's just like, this is what's happening. This is out of our hands. This is what's going on right now. But when there was like a circle forming on the porch as it was getting darker of all these people arguing, and then there was like some big YouTuber, I don't know which one it was, who was like, listen, if they were really fucking hot dogs, I think that he's got to be removed from the card. But I'm going to tell you right now, if they're turkey dogs, the joke was not had, mate. Or whatever.
Grade A there. Grade A was there. Oi!
So we created like an impromptu panel.
Oi, mate! What? I'm sorry.
we created like an impromptu panel and we were arguing about it, but there was just nothing that we could have done. I told Mams Taylor, I go, this guy's probably gonna show up to your event. You know that, right? Like, he's gonna show up and try to fuck your event up. Yeah. So I'd be very prepared for that. But here's the fucked up part. Modine doesn't get paid.
Really?
This guy flew out to the States.
Whoa.
They're talking about this bullshit racist allegation from fucking Alex Stein. And what does the affected party get? No money,
no
bro.
Compensation at all?
Yeah, and nobody gives a fuck because it was so low on the card.
That's bullshit. No, we'll give a little bit of a fuck here because he did nothing wrong. He
literally got racism and he lost all of his income for this event.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Which, when you think about it, him not getting compensated at an event that, you know, is not his, you know, he's there for somebody else's event, getting racism, just racist the fuck out of, you know, at the very worst, we can go ahead and call it that. It's almost more racist to not get fucking compensated for it after. Everybody knows what happens. Everyone knows what happened there. The fight gets canceled. You're not going to pay this man? You're not going to take care of it in his time, and you're not going to fucking make this right for him in some way? Replacement fighters, something? Go home, kid. Get out of here. Wash the hot dog water off you. Sorry about your luck. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's so fucking cringe. I can't stress enough. I think Happy Punch is trying to get this fight moved within the next few months. We were joking around and saying we should bring him to the after party and have Fusi stream the fucking thing or whatever and have them fight in the backyard or something. Like it's DAZN. DAZN is the problem. Like the network was the problem in this case, and it's a fuck situation.
They're overcorrecting. And part of you can't blame them completely because just the way that it's like you worry because if you're them, I would never make this decision myself. I do not think this should have been canceled. I don't think that fight should have been canceled, first and foremost. But any organization that wants to make that decision because they don't want to deal with it, especially if the fight's really low on the card, okay, fine. If that's your position, I'll at least say fine. But you're going to deal with the shit that you're going to deal with. And rightfully fucking so, because
this is the network that hosted Sam Hyde screaming that he's going to murder Hassan Piker at his house in California.
No,
but they've had
for real, in real life.
Yeah.
Great moment.
Yeah.
That was one of my
I mean, there's a lot of
moments.
weird things going on in boxing. There's the girl who took her top off at Kingpin. Now it's not DAZN, it's not Happy Punch, but that was like crazy too. I mean, it's a fucking YouTube boxing card. I don't think that should be. Apparently, she's claiming she was given the like a go ahead from the event
Really?
coordinators, and then when they got backlash, they banned her from the next event. So I don't know who's
shit.
wrong there, but somebody is, you
There's
know.
somebody wrong in this situation. God damn it! Something smells rotten in the fucking town of Denmark. That's all.
And the
we
problem
know.
of me being in Nashville though is like we couldn't fire up a Twitter space and talk about it. I tried to get the info out to anybody I could, as soon as I was like allowed to. But at that point, I mean, the thing is, Froggy was thrown off the card weeks in advance. Alex Stein was thrown off the card a day in advance. What are we
Right.
supposed to do? We can't campaign for that. We can't drum up enough shit for that. There's no retweets in the world that put him back on that card. So, I feel like it's hypocritical not to talk about this, and I wanted to mention it.
No, you definitely gotta talk about it because it's just a stupid thing that we like. For one, what he did was dumb.
Yeah.
He's not going to get a pass on that. It was a stupid fucking decision because at the end of the day, it's your money, your time, your team's money, your team's time, and something that we don't think about that we just touched on there, your opponent's time, your opponent's money. And yeah, it's funny to go ahead and make the spectacle, make the jokes, and be the edgy guy that you are. But sometimes you got to think about the consequences that go with it. Even if they shouldn't happen, you know that there's a good chance that it fucking could. So
Yeah, and there's
don't put
another
yourself in that
aspect
spot.
of this. These prelims are very new. There have been 2 sets of early prelims that you could watch on stream and stuff, and you could do watch parties with. Like whenever there's prelims with Boogie in that situation with Wings, if you wanted to, you could stream the first hour of it to your YouTube channel and do like a watch party, right?
Yeah, I saw that. I like that. I like that they were given permission, having a little bit of fun with it. That's good. That's good. We want to see people
Yeah.
react more.
Yeah, so like now with those, like as far as I know, that's like a separate budget. And I'm pretty sure Keem just does that himself. You know what I mean?
Really?
He has like free reign to do it. And now when that shit happens and when it goes this way, it ruins the possibility for more hands-off fights that are interesting. Like if any of us ever fought, if fucking Augie and Flamenco were to fight, for example, it'd probably end up on a prelim, right?
Oh, yeah.
And now with stuff like this, it makes it less possible in the future, and that's kind of shitty.
Yes, no, that absolutely sucks because it's less opportunity.
Yeah.
Less fucking opportunity. You want to be able to create opportunity, not fucking take them away. That's usually how it goes. But this is just part of that. You know, the fight game is a tough one to figure out because there's not a lot of experts that are fucking in the YouTube fight game. You know, there's people who are trying. Keem's trying. You know, iDubbbz tried. There's a bunch of people who are trying. But there's not a lot of people with a lot of long history, proven track record, except for some of the companies like DAZN and stuff that they're now starting to. Even them, they're relatively new. So they're all trying to figure this shit out. And the YouTubers, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know if they should be training more and putting more emphasis on that or putting more emphasis on selling the fight as a YouTuber. Should they do more spectacles thing? Then you got people like iDubbbz who create events that are specifically not to become spectacles, yet both of them somehow became about a spectacle or a fucking controversy. It just doesn't seem to stop, and I don't really know the answer for it other than it's YouTubers.
It's oversaturated. That's what it is. You've got a situation where there's a lot of content creators who started out as content creators who became full-time boxers, and now they don't produce content, so nobody knows who the fuck they are anymore. And there are so many people in the Misfits organization, well, maybe not the Misfits organization, but it's tangential to those DAZN fights that you'll have on there, that I don't even know what they do. I just know them as, like, I know Salt Poppy as, like, the guy from the boxing. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck Salt Poppy does, and I like him. You know, I want to know more about him.
No clue what he did to get famous before he was a boxer. Not a clue. Did he rap? Maybe he rap?
I think it's TikToks. I literally think it's TikToks, or it's like shorts or something. But the point is, like, we're there where the content creators aren't making content. Then we're looking at, like, the oversaturation of the genre. There were 2 fucking cards in 2 weeks. Who the fuck paid for both of those? Yeah. Are you telling me someone really was like, I'm going to watch Kingpin this week, and I'm going to watch fucking DAZN next week? No, I'm going to watch DAZN last week, and I'm going to buy the UFC this week, because that's a fucking fighting card. And I like fighting. Yeah, like That's what I'm doing.
It's important to note that we're talking about oversaturation in an already oversaturated field in fighting in general, not just the YouTube aspect, just in general. We got PFL, UFC, both running on ESPN at times. Like, it's crazy the amount of fighting, and boxing is starting to come around a little bit. You got big fighters like now we have Francis Ngannou gonna be fighting Tyson Fury and shit. Like, there's some crazy shit that's happening. So yeah.
It seems like both of the things we just talked about are things that they're going to be addressing, because apparently, like fucking DAZN 009 is going to be KSI, Tommy Fury, Logan Paul, Dylan Dennis. Now that's a card that people are going to buy. I'm going to buy that one.
Doesn't sell. No card's going to sell. That's a good sell. That's a good card. Keep talking. I got to grab my bong.
Yeah, so I mean, in comparison with like Creator Clash and shit, I mean, recently Creator Clash has had its gigantic fuck up. They're talking about running an event next year, which I think is like probably pretty disgusting based off of how bad the last one went. I think they probably should just cut their losses. You say they're done, but I don't think they're done.
No, they should be done.
They should be done.
Because they're fucking egotists and they don't know when to fucking quit. But they should be done. If you want to keep fighting, you want to try to help some events, but you should not be running events anymore. You two,
all that it
should not be
proves.
running events anymore.
Basically, this is the script that I have somebody working on right now, and I'll just give you the heads up. This is the fucking truth of the matter. Ian was able to do $140,000 or something like that. I don't know, have the exact statistic on my thing right now, but he was able to do over $100,000 worth of charity in one stream, which was more charity that was donated than the entire event. If we're using estimated values, this event probably cost him roughly over $1 million to run, and they still ran it at a loss. Wow. When Ian literally could just fire up a stream and do the Cinnamon Challenge and make more money than he did doing the event. At some point, it becomes just a jerk-off session where everyone gets to go home with a $20,000 stipend, and then fucking use it as a tax write-off at the end of the year. And it's at that point, you probably shouldn't have the event anymore. You should just do a charity stream on Twitch.
And that's if they weren't allowing controversies and their ego to fucking steamroll it. You know what I mean? It's like, if it wasn't already about that, if it was just a regular old loss, that would be one thing. But
if you guys really give a fuck about like charity, you guys should probably just, I don't know, man, host like 10 congruent streams at the same time, doing like a huge charity effort or something like that, and probably just skip the $75,000 rented hotel room for the after party where you hire a comedian. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, I mean, like, you just ignore that part. That's probably, we could just cut that off the thing and do charity the other way.
Probably expendable. You know, they could probably find a reason or two to cut that out of the budget, but I don't know. We're not financial advisors, Nick. It's important. Neither one of us. We don't know monies. We don't know what we're talking about. But
it's crazy. It's for charity line. When people say it's for charity over and over and over again, and no money goes to charity, like, it just puts such a horrible taste in everyone's mouth, and justifiably so.
They were using it for every fucking excuse in the world. They were using it to try to shield criticism. It's like, you guys are bitching about a charity fight. You guys are bitching about negativity that could be affecting a charity. Fuck off.
And then when he goes and does
about everything except the fights. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And when Ian does his makeup stream, then they're like, well, see, the event made $100,000. No, bitch, his Twitch stream made $100,000.
Yes.
Fucking Creator Clash made $0 fucking dollars for charity. The event itself made $0.
Creator Clash became a charity, okay? It is a fucking terrible event. It was just... and it's not even just the event itself either, Nick. It's everything that came along with it. It was all the fucking cringe-ass videos, his stupid fucking interviews, all the dumb shit, let alone with Froggy, just everything. Fucking stupid-ass Harley. We had to endure Harley. The fucking lying
dude,
stupid
Harley, Mr. I'm promoting the event. I'm totally not spurging out, but I'm still going to do it after the event bombs anyway, and you just have to go with it.
Yeah, right.
What was he promoting the second time, Dave? Creator Clash 3?
Shut up, Harley.
You hear a whole lot of all publicity is good publicity until the event doesn't sell anything.
Yeah, and then it's like, what do you say? It's like, well, what do you say then? Not much. Real big shout out to the chat, because I've yet to do that. What's going on, guys? Luna Lizzie, what's up there? Harles Barkley, Mike the Bike. Bro, I gave that guy the benefit of the doubt until the way he reacted after the event. He doesn't stop reacting badly. He's just a big fucking idiot. Harley is a classic case. If you just see him on the street, you look at his face, you go, oh, that guy's barely got the chromosome needed to be a functioning human. And you'd be right. You'd be correct. He is actually exactly what he looks like. Half a fucking frittata.
He also kind of describes the biggest problem with that event is that like all the big names were big names 10 years ago.
Yes.
I mean, like Harley from Epic Mealtime isn't fucking pulling the numbers he was pulling 10 years ago. Neither is Myth. Again, like we talk about this 100 times, but like H3H3's cameraman is one of the top fighters on that card. I mean, what did you expect to happen? You know what I mean? This is a boxing card between the friends of Ian and Anissa Jamha. That's literally all it was.
Yeah,
and like
see
when
how
you
they
do
treat
that.
their friends. Poor Chris
And
Ray
who wants to watch a fucking combat sport where every interview goes like this? Oh, you and Dave got a big fight coming up. Who do you think's gonna win this one? Oh, I think he's gonna beat the shit out of me, man. Dave's been training for a long time. I think this guy's got my number. And then Dave cuts in and be like, nah,
Well,
dude, Nick, I think you're gonna
really...
fucking kill me in the ring. I don't think I have a fucking fighting chance.
Nick, you're giving yourself far too little
like
credit,
that?
man. I really think that you've put in the work. You could see your body and your mind is right. Personally, I think I'm in for it on Saturday.
Dude, they play hot potato and who's the bigger pussy in the fucking press conference, and they wonder why nobody's interested in watching these fights because they don't even seem interested in doing them, dude.
This fight is brought to you by Vagisil. No.
Literally.
No. By the way, Squanch and Pez's God, Luna, Lizzie, Ganja, Cuck. What's up, Cuck? Great interview again with Cuck last week, 2 weeks ago, whenever we did that. That was fantastic. Cuck, also the new co-host of Nerdy Live, whatever that, Nerdy John's show. Yeah, I think that's a show. It's something. Beast Ghost, Man to Pants, all kinds of Ginger Ramoth, Stormy L, all kinds of wonderful people. Hit the like button if you've yet to do so. We got Eats in the house. It's Dave and Diorio. We'll take calls, questions, comments, concerns, and all that wonderful things at the end of the show or whenever we fucking feel like it. Good guts. What
So
else
you want to hear about the actual event now?
Yeah, we can talk about the actual event. Sure.
So picture this: you're Ticketmaster. There are thousands of seats available. Not thousands of seats to be seated because they put the giant curtains up to make the stadium look smaller, and they still didn't fill the seat.
No.
But they're doing this event. Ticketmaster's picking the seats or whatever. I only paid $20 for my seat, but they were retailed at $250, right? So of all the places you could sit, they placed Deaf Noodles right behind me.
Really? Wait.
Yeah.
Just by happenstance?
Yo, they came a
that's
little late, and I told him, like, yo, Dennis, what's up, man? And he's like, oh, what's going on? This is my girlfriend. Like, he was so chill. Like, we hit it off pretty well based on what I could understand.
So he was as genuine as he seems to be in all the interviews right now. He really was happy to see it because he seemed happy to see Augie and all them when he had him over. So it's.
I tossed him the address to the after party, and I had him and Keem talking and stuff. It was fun as hell. But yeah, Dennis was there. I was sitting there with Wavy and his friends. I noticed that there was this one girl who looked kind of familiar, but I didn't know who the fuck she was. But I guess she knew me and Wavy. It was Amanda from Swell Entertainment. Have you ever heard of her?
No, I have not.
Oh God, I thought you were like, uh-oh.
No.
I was like, whoa, wait, whoa, Dave, what happened?
I was hitting my bong.
I think she might be friendly with Diva, so you might have seen her around.
I
and I told her that was one of her faults.
Oh, nice. Poor Diva. Mike the Mike, $2. We got 100 plus viewers in here. Let's at least hit 50 likes. Yeah, you should.
So yeah, that was that. We watched the event. I was trying to get Flamenco Leave Those Kids Alone on camera, and I was so close, but the event wasn't filmed in a high enough resolution for it to be readable. I was on screen during the main event, but it was too blurry to read, unfortunately.
It's too bad. You had a moment. Yeah. And you shot your shot, kid. What can you do?
So fucking Brantley and Keem bring me over to introduce me to Brantley's entire extended family. Okay,
oh, God,
I met the whole bloodline that day, right? I think like Brantley's grandma was fucking getting turned up at the party. She was having a great night. I'm very happy that they were having a good time.
Brantley seems to be living her best life. I mean, she seems to be just
living her best life until she fucking introduces me as the guy who said she like said the N-word or whatever to her fucking family, dude.
You were the guy who said the N-word, Nick.
She's like, hey grandma, this is the kid who lied and said I said the N-word on Twitter.
Well, she is, if nothing else, petty. Yeah, she is dating Keemstar. Like, what do you expect, Nick? She is dating Keem. What is she gonna be like? Just forgive you? What do you?
Dude, it was so funny. Oh, and now this is probably the best part of the story. I'm sure you've heard about it. If not, your jaw's gonna hit the floor. I'm standing there watching the fight, my hands out or whatever, and someone puts a popcorn in my hand and runs away. And then like Wavy's friends were confused as shit what just happened. But I look and I'm like, no, there's no fucking way. I pull up my phone, I DM Colton, I go, did you just fucking give me a popcorn? And he's like, oh, the popcorn?
Way.
Yeah, he flew all the way to the event to meet me.
Get the fuck out of here! And the thing he does is put popcorn in your hand.
Yeah, so Dave, I had a really interesting opportunity to do the funniest thing possible. Okay, and I did not even think it through. I didn't ask for permission. I just dropped him the address to the after party with all the YouTubers.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
you
I fucking did.
Here you go, kid.
I said, you know what? Just tell him Keemstar sent you.
No, Daniel sent me.
Yep. Yep. So I sent Colton the address. He like leaves the event midway through. He misses the main event, and then I forgot about him for a while. And he's like, "Oh, should I come now?" I'm like, "Yeah, go now.
Right now. Come on over, Uber over. Let's go." You're evil, Nick.
So fast forward to the after party. We're all in the back, and then the open bar was fucking hilarious. I'm like, "So what do you got for drinks?" They go, "We got anything in Prime." I'm like, "Wait, what?" Anything in Prime? Yeah, vodka in Prime, Jack in Prime. You just pick a flavor of Prime, and we'll cut the drink for you.
Really?
No beer, no soda. They have Prime. Okay, so I was having ice pop and vodka the whole night.
That's hysterical. I saw you.
Tastes like one of those blue firecrackers or whatever, like the red, white, and blue ones. You know those ice pops?
Oh yeah, the ice bombs. Yeah.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Classic. I saw you tweet that out. I think I wrote underneath it. I was like, I would not take anything from that unless I could pay with crypto zoo currency. That's the only way. That's the only way. Prime can only. I'm never buying Prime unless they allow me to hatch a little fucking egg first. Sons of
Fortunately,
bitches.
we didn't have to pay for it. You just walk over and they hand you a drink because again, the first time I went to the place, they didn't have any alcohol. So I was like, he's like, "Oh, did you bring beer?" And I'm like, "Keem, you invited me to a $13 million mansion. I wasn't sure it was going to be BYOB." Like,
He asked if you brought beer
to the mansion. I was like, "No, why the?"
Yeah, Keem, right here. I left it in the fucking Uber.
It makes sense because the fighters who are staying there can't drink. Why would they have beer? You know what I mean? It makes sense. I just, for some reason, I thought like somebody would have alcohol. I guess they had some liquor, but it was, yeah. So you want to see the clip? Because now, basically, I'll explain this as I pull up the clip for you. We're outside or whatever, and Colton walks over, and I'm talking to Def Noodles. I'm talking to Keem. I think Def Noodles' girlfriend says like, this whole place is like all these millionaires or whatever. This whole place is pretty like away from all the other shit or whatever. Saying it's like probably dangerous to walk back or something. And I go, listen, we're with a bunch of YouTubers. It's probably more dangerous to be here. Like 1 in 5 is probably like a predator. And Dennis like lost it at that. That was really. But as this is happening, Colton walks up dressed as Michael Jackson. Okay.
What the fuck, man? What?
So don't play the music with this clip, but this is a clip from the party. Basically, I introduced Colton as like my psychotic fan Colton to Def Noodles and Keem, and Keem's like, I know who Colton is. And then Def Noodles like, oh, nice to meet you. And then he immediately goes on a tangent and he's like, yeah, dude, I'm the guy who made the fake Parlor account of you saying the N-word. And then like the reason why you started fighting with Nick and Augie. And Def Noodles look horrified for a second.
Oh, I bet he fucking absolutely freaking lost it. It's like, okay.
So I walk back into the main area, right? The main area, Dave. And I see Keem pointing at the fucking DJ. And I immediately pull my phone out. He goes, you don't know how long I had to argue to convince them to play this song, right? So you see the video I just sent you?
I got it up.
Don't play the audio, but just let it play in terms of like the visuals or whatever. Colton is dancing like Michael Jackson at the fucking event. But keep watching because something spectacular happens.
This is immediately classic. Oh, Squanchin has a request to sing Billie Jean like Cartman. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just the girl. Said that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. Go, Cotton! Go, Cotton! Look at him go. He's fucking going. Did I miss the epic thing yet? I was singing.
Oh no, I can't see because I'm watching the main stream, so it hasn't happened quite yet.
Oh, well,
Is there a
jump in.
second dancer?
You can't just jump in there? Oh, you're not.
Oh,
okay.
you're not sharing, I don't think, are
I'm
you?
not? Yeah, I'm live.
Oh, you are. I'm brain dead. My
Yeah,
bad.
it's all right, Nick. I was gonna.
Yes. You know who that is?
No, I missed it. Oh, that's Fousey.
Dude, so he's
That's
live.
Fousey.
Fousey is streaming the whole event, right? And then yeah, dude, Colton did a collab with Fousey Tube.
Oh, no fucking! Look at him go! I'm dumbfounded here.
It's not the greatest thing I've ever done.
No, the pink cowboy hat turns this into a whole nother fucking level. This is something otherworldly. What does this gotta feel like for Colton?
I have no idea. And dude, after this, B-Dave ran up and screamed in Colton's face as like a joke or whatever, and he's like, I don't even know who that was. I'm like, oh, it's a 13 million sub YouTuber. You should wipe his spit off your cheek. Dude, Bryce Hall was at this party, bro. It's so funny. This is so much funnier because Colton was there.
There's a lot of clout. There's a lot of money. There's a lot of pizzazz at this event. My God. And then there's Colton. Nick, it might be the greatest thing you've done. This might be one of your best moves you've made. I mean, dead ass serious. What the fizzle fuck, man? What were you thinking when you did it? Were you hoping something like that? What was the hope?
Dude, you ever see that meme? It's like you have the ability to do the funniest thing ever, and I'm just like, yep, let's do it. Let's go.
You have to have the balls to be able to do it, though. That's the thing. You get presented these opportunities sometimes in life, kids, but you don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to ruffle feathers. I don't want to step on toes.
Nah, I don't give a fuck. I knew I wasn't getting kicked out of that party.
Sometimes you're going with a free ride, and Nick was gonna let that shit roll, baby. I love it.
Yeah, somebody chat. He is a boxer. He fought Doc on the radio in the streets. That did happen.
Oh no,
man.
that fucking memory just flooded back into my mind. Oh, God. That just reminded me. I think I spoke to Colton. He's called in, I believe.
Really?
Oh God, that was.
Yeah, because I have a money spending problem. I went into the Nashville Predators Stadium and I got a Ryan McDonough jersey.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, former Rangers captain, bro. I was like, that's a cool little thing to bring home.
I would say. Speaking of money problem, I wish you would have been around yesterday. Did you see what I posted?
No.
I got a crate of fucking games in yesterday, right?
Really?
Yes, a crate, and it was filled with fucking Super Nintendo games, PlayStation 2 games, and stuff like that. A couple of consoles. I got a PlayStation, another PlayStation, a Super Nintendo that works, all kinds of stuff, right? Did not pay all that much for everything. It was kind of a blind buy. I was just taking flyby. I saw one game in there that I knew I would get at least half my money back, and it was the Flintstones. And I knew I could sell that game for $75 at least. So I decided the best thing to do is go live on Whatnot, right?
Yeah.
I go live. I start doing blind pulls. I'm pulling fucking crazy games out of this fucking bin. Just I really, really obscure.
You hit the jackpot.
We hit the fucking jackpot. So I was live for 2.5 hours at the shop, doing my regular job there. But I'm live the whole time, screaming like an asshole as we're finding Mario and the Legend of 7 Stars twice. Sold it live for $85 and $95.
Wow.
It was unbelievable. The end of it, 2.5 hours, $792.
How much you pay?
$150.
Holy shit, dude.
And apparently I got 2 more crates coming. When this kid comes, I'm going to take care of him because 2 more crates of this shit's coming. And I'm just over the fucking moon. The shit that we fucking got, the stuff that we put out yesterday, just unbelievable. I made friends with all the clean out people in my area.
I bought my Grail Xbox the other day.
Did you finally get it?
No, I don't. Well, hold on. Which Grail Xbox
the one
do you
told
think
me
I
last
got?
time, that one fucking crazy one you showed me. The which one is this one? Wait, just tell me. Wait, you have many different Grails. I thought it was that one. You showed it to me last a while back on this show, I thought. But which one are you talking?
Oh, I don't know. No, I mean like a non-modified 360. The best non-modified 360 I can get. I got the fucking Star Wars one. You know the one that has the R2D2 start sound? It looks like R2D2.
Honey.
I got a clean one.
I have one on my shelf at the store right now.
I got a clean one with a clean C3PO controller.
Mine's dirty and I don't have the controller. Mine's dirty as fuck. I don't know if it works and I don't have the controller. But that's funny. How clean? Is in box clean?
Not in box, but I can't see a fucking scratch on it.
What'd you pay for?
I'm gonna put it. I only paid like $180 for it, and it came with a bunch of extra shit with the Kinect and all that other stuff.
If it's working, that's not bad actually. You didn't do bad on that.
Yeah, I pulled the trigger. For some reason, I don't know what it is with eBay auctions. Canadians will charge like American prices, but their money isn't worth it. So I'm saving like $50 every time I buy from a Canadian. But then that's with shipping, 180 with shipping. So yeah, I mean, I get a little bit back there.
If anything breaks, you're fucked. That's the one thing about Canada is they do not give a fuck. Once you go international, you lose any insurance on it, and you're fucked. You gotta go and they won't pay.
I'm thinking of getting an RGH. Maybe I'm fucking crazy. I'm thinking of getting an RGH. I don't know a reputable seller. You know, the one that literally like an Xbox that has all the games that boot off the hard drive. Because it's just like discs. Dude, a Dragon Ball game is like $80 now. It's like it's insane.
But that's why you gotta come hang out with me. You gotta come see what I got at the shop, Nick. I got awesome fucking shit. But I'm only gonna show one more thing, because I have a mountain of fucking Pokemon cards right now.
Oh God,
I've got a mountain. I've got a lot. And guess what? Because I have a mountain, we got amazing deals. That's right. If you want ETBs, Elite Trainer boxes of Scarlet, Violet, or Paldea Evolved, I've got them right now. And I'll tell you what, just for my mush puffs, $30 an ETB. Can you fucking believe that? $30 an ETB. Come on.
You know what I've been like? I've been fucking fighting the urge because this year is apparently like a crazy year for Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was into it for a while, and I cannot spend money on trading cards I'm never gonna touch.
It's
right. But they were selling like I kept getting this ad because they were selling like a Kaiba's briefcase with like the Blue Eyes White Dragon and shit. And this shit was like $350. Like it was very high quality, straight from the distributor. Like it's a real official product. They were making it to order. So they were making exactly as many as I needed with no extras. And I nearly pulled the trigger on it because it just looks so sick. And I'm just like, nah, dude, I'm never gonna look at this. This is a waste of money. I'm not doing it, bro. I've done no trading card shit all year, and it's just so much better.
I love the things that you'll draw the line on. You know what I mean? Yeah,
like, I can play a game. I'm not going to a fucking card shop to play cards anymore. Like you could play Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon if you wanted to really online. They finally made like a good online Yu-Gi-Oh thing. I don't even play that.
I could see you being one of those people that just slings cards. Like you should do it just for that. Just see if you can.
On stream is one thing, but I still have a shitload of stuff to open on stream. I have like 3 Pokemon booster boxes, like the full. I don't know if that's what they're called. The fucking full. I don't know. I have a
36 packs.
Yeah, 36. I have 3 of those. I have 2 Yu-Gi-Oh ones. I have a bunch of like smaller products and stuff.
Those are the ones that you had like a couple years
Sword
ago.
And Shield. Sword and Shield era.
Just
Yeah, they're not there yet.
Box,
no. It's what's the one with the Charizard?
Ooh, Burning Shadows.
No, not Burning Shadows.
Darkness Ablaze?
Fuck. I know I have Astral Radiance, and I think it's the set before Astral Radiance, where there's the Alt Art Charizard that everyone wanted. Maybe it's Darkness Ablaze. No.
Well, the one that started it all was the first one that I said. Fucking shit.
Sword and Shield sets. Hold on. I just need to see the picture. I also have that box. The box that came out at the end of the Sword and Shield era with I think I have 2 of those.
Yeah, the first one was Burning Shadows. I pulled the fuck out of that, but it might not be the one you're talking about. But this was years ago. The Burning Shadows came out like 2018, 2017, 2016.
Oh, maybe I'm retarded. Maybe it's. I don't think Charizard is on it.
Oh, fuck. Really? Yeah, because they burned.
Because I know I have an Astral Radiance one that came out. That was the.
Sucks.
I think I have
horrible.
Is it Brilliant Stars? Do I have Brilliant Stars?
Brilliant Stars is a good set.
I have a box of Brilliant Stars. That's what I have.
A good set. You can pull a pretty good Charizard out of that. If you want Astral Radiance, Nick, I've got literally hundreds of fucking packs of Astral Radiance right now. Hundreds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I have what is that Charizard box that came out at the end that has like packs from the entire Sword and Shield set? I have
the
that.
the premium collection. I had a few of
Yeah.
them. I sold like 3 of them. It was dope as fuck. Had all the cards from it, and unfortunately, if you have it, sit on it. Don't open it, and I'll tell you why.
That's what I heard. Is just don't open it.
There's no value to it right now. There's no point.
And that's like something that will absolutely have value in 5 years.
It's gonna go up because it can't go down anymore. Those fucking promos are selling for under $10 a piece now. It's like this is the ultimate hold box. If you have them, hold them because now they're no longer being sold. They've limited. They've run out. There's no more in stores. That number has been shown, so it's done.
Oh, do you know what? The last thing about nerdy game shit. Right now, I think they're gonna be gone tomorrow. I really want to pull a trigger on something retarded. You want to see how stupid it is?
Yes.
The only reason I'm not pulling the trigger is because tomorrow they're replacing it with the Spider-Man shit, and I want the Spider-Man shit, so I'm not gonna go out of my way. Do you know how like they're doing PS5 consoles now, like limited edition ones?
I'm so glad that you said anything about PS5. I actually had a show or I had a little story on it anyway. But yes, go ahead.
So you could buy the plates. You don't need to buy the console, so you don't have to pay fucking $600 for a new PlayStation 5 or whatever.
It's not gonna matter.
You can go.
Screen. You see this? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. They're about to drop the new. But here. This is. Okay. Well, I'm sure they're still going to do this after they upgrade to the new Pro model. They'll just have different plates and stuff you could buy. But here, go to this link right now. This is the most insane collaboration, and it looks like shit. But I feel like it's going to be worth money.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be worth money. That controller, the plates. Now, I'm buying this exact fucking stuff tomorrow, but for Spider-Man. Because I want the new Spider-Man controllers. I want the new fucking... And like, here's the thing. You want to know some prices on some of it?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it's cheap to buy into this. Just to buy like one set of plates or whatever. But I'm literally buying... So if you go to eBay right now, I don't know how much it costs. Let me just... Because I don't want to talk out my ass. So I want to look at it before I link you. Let's see. Hogwarts Legacy PS5 controller. The Hogwarts Legacy controller is... Buy it now, $349, $205 bid, $200 buy it now. It's between like... Really? Dude, this controller... is like so sought after, and they only released it from PlayStation Direct. So if you don't get one, it's worth a shitload of money. As soon as this LeBron James controller is out, I don't know if it's going to jump that high, but I see it being like a hype beast item in like 5 years that people want to collect as in like their grail PlayStation 5 controller, because I guarantee nobody fucking bought it.
Right. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but this is how they've done all of the variants. It's only been through plates. They haven't like released an actual PS5
the first
version.
PS5 is Spider-Man. I can send you a picture of that.
Okay.
But they're also releasing it separately as plates.
Oh, they are really? That feels like a weird decision.
I love it because it keeps me from buying new consoles.
Exactly. Exactly why it feels like that seems like such an anti-corporate fucking decision.
But like tomorrow, I'm gonna buy 2 controllers and the console covers, and it's gonna cost me like $250 or something more than that. It's like $80 for controllers, so like way more than that. But no, actually, that's about right.
I wanted to pick your brain on this for a
Check this out.
Oh, what's
yeah.
that? Okay, what else you got?
Oh, I showed you the screenshot. Like I'm buying this tomorrow for 100%.
Oh.
Yeah, so even if a new PS5 comes out, my old PS5 is gonna be wearing these plates on the shelf.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, no, I have to. That's why I didn't buy LeBron shit.
No, you made the right choice. Look at that. That's fucking beautiful. I want that.
Yeah, I'm buying a controller to keep sealed, a set of plates to use, and a controller to use.
So, real quick.
Pick my brain.
Yes, real quick. Project Trinity. This is so fucking bizarre to me. We're like deep into the PS5's life. Okay, we're not.
And there are no exclusives. They're all on PS4. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
There's, like it feels like this whole. I know that it's sold. I know that people have bought it and all that. I get it. But doesn't this entire console generation feel like a fucking failure? Like it's the end. People are going. No, I feel like people are going to computers in mass. Steam is on the fucking rise. I just feel like this feels like it's.
It will never. Consoles will never be out as long as PCs are a pain in the ass for um younger people and people who don't really understand gaming and stuff like that. The thing is, owning a console where you could just plug a game in and it has to work is such a easy resource to
you
like
might be
pretend
right on
isn't
that.
legitimate. Like I'm just saying, like, there are situations with, I guess, for example, is I don't know, any like Batman Arkham Knight for the for the PC port. PC ports are still dog shit to this day. There are still bad PC ports that are coming out where you could just play it on a PS5 and it works. But when fucking a PC game doesn't work for you because you have like a different configuration they weren't expecting, that's on you. You have to figure out how to make that work for you. You have to fuck around in the settings. You have to go on the forums. You have to figure it out. If I buy a game that doesn't work for my Xbox, that's on them. They have to fix that or they give me my money back. You know? So like that ease of access, that ease of use will always be there. And the fact of the matter is, yeah, there aren't a lot of exclusives. There are no Xbox exclusives, despite the fact that Game Pass will continue to be a driving force for Xbox even after consoles are, I guess, on their last legs, right? There are no exclusives, but what it is the expansion of the ecosystem.
See, but I'm
It's
glad you said Game
my
Pass,
library
Nick.
keeps coming.
See, that's the thing. I'm glad
Yeah.
you said Game Pass because I feel that, especially what they did with the online thing, which still people do not seem to fully know about. They themselves who make Xboxes have competed with themselves by allowing a good chunk of the Game Pass library to be played through the browser. Like anyone with a browser can
Cloud
play
gaming
these games immediately. It's unbelievable, and it's seamless.
But you're
too.
not getting the best version of that game unless you're
That's
playing on a
fair.
console. And as somebody who has a fucking very capable gaming PC, I play all my shit on Xbox, and then I use a capture card so I can access like social media, so I can access like all this stuff without having to tab out and have the game run hot and all this other shit. It's just useful to have a console. You know what I mean? You don't maybe need every console, but with PlayStation, they're like, they don't want you to leave them. They're going to do as much gay shit as possible. Spider-Man 2 is not coming out on PC for 2 fucking years after it launches. And by that point, I mean, who hasn't already been spoiled? You have to get day and date games on PS5. That'll be a must-have if you're a big fan of the God of War franchise, if you're a big fan of the Last of Us franchise, you're a big fan of the Spider-Man franchise, or any of the other games that they have there. You need a PS5 in your possession. Xbox, not so much, but at this point, I mean, if you're already a Game Pass subscriber on PC, you might as well have it for the access to all the games that aren't on PC.
Get Ultimate. Ultimate's the way to go.
Ultimate,
$16. Yeah, $16 is best fucking deal in gaming history.
There are a lot of people who bought in on the Series S. Now, it's not the most capable console in terms of what developers want, but it's the cheapest way to get current gen gaming right now.
It's true. I have them in shop, Nick. I sell those motherfuckers for like $1.80, $1.75. I do not sell them expensive at all.
But you can play a Series S can play more modern games than any PC is going to be able to at like the frame rates and stuff. The thing is, these companies sell these products at a loss. There's a reason why Steam is able to sell the Steam Deck, which is this new fucking handheld console that plays PS4 up to PS4 and a few games that are current pretty well, right? The reason why they could sell it at that price point is because they run Steam. Okay, this is like you're creating a user base so that you can sell directly to them, right? That's why they're selling their product at a loss. That's why Xbox sells their product at a loss. But these other companies like Rogue or whatever have to come at a higher price point for in some ways an inferior product, in other ways a better product, but they can't offer that price point. And that's what PC gaming is. If I want to build a PC that can compete with my Xbox, most of the time I have to pay more.
Yeah, you're gonna spend upwards of $2,000 in a lot of cases if we're and that's not even considering that you're probably gonna have to upgrade in 6 months.
And last thing, because again, nerd shit, I get it.
We got nerdy. That was
people
nice.
are like, PCs are really good for emulation. You know what else is really good for an emulation device? An Xbox Series S. You just put it on dev mode and you can install all of your shit on there. You can literally go back and forth on your console and play your fucking Dolphin emulator, your PlayStation emulator, your original Xbox emulator, and they work fucking flawlessly.
See, I graduated from consoles. I haven't played a console in years. It's like 2 years. I just don't. I'm just on my computer, but I don't game as much. To be fair, I'm not really a gamer anymore. 40 now, Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maxie says, I'm begging you, I'm falling asleep. Shut
You want to
up,
watch,
Maxie.
do you want to I don't know what you had prepared, but do you want to talk about this Jax film stuff?
Yeah, but before we do, I got some quick stuff. Quick, easy stuff. First off, you saw this, right?
Which one?
Are you watching?
Oh, I'm not on the thing. Hold on. Oh, yes. Hi, man.
Pretty good. What do you feel of the AI? Do you feel it? Can you think you can?
Look, I was the thing is, like, I was promoting this channel, and I was like, so I was showing it to everybody, and I found out it was Pie Man, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's who it is. I didn't.
Yeah, doesn't that ruin it?
Yeah, it does pretty much ruin it. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it's Pie Man. I mean, I think it's funny. I think all the songs in there is funny, and it's crazy how like after this came out and on this account like started posting them. I think now like everybody knows how to do this. I've heard like some crazy fucking meme songs that people are putting in their new videos, and I'm wondering personally, the part that interests me is the not the legality of it, but like whether you can get a video taken down for putting this shit in there.
Yeah, that's what you got to worry about.
Because in my tipster video, I have him reading all the tweets, right? And people are making parody songs, putting their videos. At what point is there like, when is TOS going to crack down on AI and kind of decide what is okay and what isn't okay?
They're going to have to make a decision sooner rather than later because this could get out of hand quick.
I can see it starting like, you know how when they did the text-to-speech channels, like the Reddit channels?
Yeah.
They started making the TTS channels unmonetizable. And I could see them start to do that with AI. Where if you're using too much AI, your channel gets demonetized.
You know what terrifies me? It's the evolution of swatting. It's the obvious one. How do you get your swats to go through? You call as the AI. You have the AI.
Oh
call as
yeah,
the
I never
actual
even thought of
fucking
that.
person. It was the first thing that popped in my head. As soon as I started hearing people fucking sing and talk, I'm like, someone's gonna fucking call the cops as that fucking person. And they're not going to be able to stop what's going to happen.
Damn it, bro. I didn't even think of that.
I'm shocked. Honestly, I'm almost shocked something like that hasn't happened. I'm shocked that a celebrity call hasn't like snuck on a TV channel, a prank call like that. I'm just shocked it hasn't happened yet. A radio, nothing. I'm just shocked. Maybe I'm sick. Maybe there's something wrong with me. Don't do it, guys. I'm not saying, Jesus. But maybe I'm the sick one. I don't fucking know.
Imagine you spoof a person's phone number and you call with AI. Like, holy shit.
You know, my problem, I watch too much Scream. That's my problem. They've been doing this shit for years. Scream's been doing it. This isn't an original thought. Scream started fucking cloning people's voices and shit in like the second iteration.
Yeah, that's crazy. That just blew me away, dude.
Can you imagine? Fucking like even people we hate. Can you imagine getting some of the worst people in the internet's history fucking calling in to the 911, but not them, and just saying, "No,
that would be fucked."
Oh my god, I just can't even imagine it. It's like it's terrifying.
Right now, like the best usage of this is like redubbing over Mr. Girl's music as like people who've been accused of crimes.
It never stays innocent. It never stays innocent. It scares me. The AI scares me.
Yeah.
Real quick, Shohei Ohtani, man. Look, sports. We're watching fucking Babe Ruth play. We're watching Babe Ruth while pitching play. Babe Ruth pitched, guys. He was actually a pretty fucking good pitcher as well. We're watching Babe Ruth play. Shohei Ohtani is a Japanese baseball player who's been in Major Leagues for a few seasons now. This guy pitches. He's a Cy Young candidate. He's a fucking 300 hitter. He fucking hits. He might break the single season home run record this year. He's unbelievable. And not only that, he plays for a dog shit team that can't get to the fucking playoffs. And they happen to have the second best and up to fucking Shohei's last 2 seasons, the best player in baseball in Mike fucking Trout. Cannot make the postseason. Shohei's leaving this team in the offseason. He's leaving. He's not staying with the Angels. They're like, maybe if we can win it all. And they're not really in the thick of it. They're like 6 games out. If they can win it all, maybe they can decide to keep it, he'll decide to stay. That's what they chose to do. They're not trading him, which would have been the biggest trade deadline in their history. They would have been offered the world. This guy's going to make $500 million next year, Nick. He's going to be offered $500 million next season. It's crazy what's going to happen. So they've decided they're going to stand pat, and this is what Shohei did. He throws a fucking historic one-hit shutout, and in the same game as he pitched a one-game shutout, hits 2 fucking home runs. This guy's other fucking worldly. He's disgusting what this guy does. We're watching Babe Ruth. We're watching Babe Ruth. I'm sorry. I'm very excited. Did you see LeBron James' son have a fucking heart attack?
Yeah.
What the
Died
fuck?
suddenly, am I right?
Didn't die.
The vaccine, bro. It's the vaccine.
USC, man. This is the second fucking person in like the last year or season that this has happened to. I don't know if it's vaccine. I don't know if it's steroids. Here's what I think it could be. And it very well could be vaccine because there's a lot of heart-related things that seems to be related to coronavirus and all of that in general. However, I've been seeing a lot of fitness motherfuckers die young. Man, and lately especially, we've been seeing some of the most in-shape people that are walking the planet. They're dying in their 40s. And they're not all steroid users. We're seeing guys in their 20s die. There's been 2 fucking influencers, I think, under 35 that are 2 of the bigger ones in fitness. They died in the past fucking like month. You know? And I was reading and watching some videos on it, and there's a real simple thing that we produce in our body. It's not selenium. It's something. I can't remember the name of it. I'm going to sound half retarded as I try to explain it. But we produce it. But if you overproduce it, your body will just stop. You can destroy this gland and it will not produce anymore. When you stop producing it, your heart blows up. And that's what's happening. That's what seems to be happening. People are using so many fucking enhancers. People are using so many supplements. They're doing things unnaturally, and it's helping them get fitter and healthier than ever before. And we're seeing people, in their 50s and 60s do these incredible things. We're not meant to. It's breaking your fucking body down, guys. That's what I'm not saying be a fat slob like me. I'm saying that you're not meant to do this. I'm starting to become more convinced.
Then how do you explain people like The Rock? How does The Rock look like that?
The Rock's only fucking he's barely 50 or whatever, right? He's like 40, late 40s,
No,
early 50s.
is he? No fucking way.
Yeah, I think The Rock's like 50 years old. I think The Rock's like
51.
51.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, The Rock looks the way he does because he is on fucking steroids. He is on human growth hormone replacement, and he eats like a fucking mountain. It's all he does. He just like it, and he does legitimately work out and do all those things that he does. But it's not, the second he were to take any sort of break from any of his supplements or anything, he's going to look ridiculous. And let's see if he makes it to 60. Now, I'll tell you, Arnold Schwarzenegger, probably a really good fly in the face of what I'm saying. But Arnold is also, these guys, they're freaks of nature. These are some of the most, like The Rock was a blue chip athlete before any of this shit. He has genetics of a fucking Adonis. I'd probably say the same thing about fucking Arnold. And the fact that he can do so many different things, act, fucking govern, all these type of things, probably speaks to that. Other than that, I don't know. I think the demigods amongst us, the Babe Ruths, the LeBron Jameses, they might be able to handle it a little bit longer, maybe still get to their 70s and 80s. But I think the Joe Schmo everyday athletes, even the Bronny Jameses, who may not be as gifted as his father genetically, they're blowing out. I don't know. That's my non-medical.
Yeah, but LeBron's kid is so young. That's even crazier.
18,
you know what I mean?
18 years
yeah.
old. That's why more than likely it's going to be something corona related. It's going to be something vaccine related. It's going to be something like that. But I still don't like that we have so many young fucking athletes that this seems to be happening to. And it's not even the last few years. Even before, there was shit that was happening in the middle of the country, like Minnesota and stuff. There was a bunch of kids dying fucking young in college, in early 20s. It's just, I don't know. But I also can never work out again, Nick. So I got vested interest here. If I can convince other people to become lazier, I'm just going to become normal. That's what I want. Because everyone goes to the gym. Everyone wants to go put gym time in. I can barely even schedule lunch anymore. They want everyone, let's go to the gym. Fucking gym. Let's get gains, bro. Fuck off. Come on. Fucking Jesus. Go have Taco Bell, dude. It's good for you. I'm trying to convince them. And I'm seeing that as I continue to lose weight, too. I'm such a fucking walking juxtaposition. The last thing I got, Carly Russell. Hey, do you see this shit, dude?
No.
Any of it?
No, I don't know who that is.
Oh, Nick. Let me take you on a journey. All right, so 2 weeks ago, ish, Carly Russell, this 25-year-old medical student, nurse, she works at a spa and shit as well. She calls 911 and says she sees a toddler on the side of the road. And she's pulling over a white baby in a diaper and a shirt, just walking on the side of the road. And
yeah, I know what you're talking. I know her name. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Nick.
Wasn't she like Googling fines for a false Amber Alert?
She was Googling all kinds of shit. She Googled fucking taken.
Jesus.
So this is such a great story. It's so amazing. So she does this shit. She disappears. She comes back. And if you have not seen the first press conference, you have to watch it, Nick. You have to watch it. There's this guy who shows up like middle of it. He was wearing this ballin' ass orange suit. And he just decides he is going to just say some of the funniest shit. Because the police knew this was a hoax. It now turns out that they went into the first press conference fully knowing this was a hoax. And when you listen to it, if you didn't catch it the first time, you certainly catch it the second time. They knew, and they made it clear. The way he was talking about the Cheez-Its, like I'm sitting there in a live chat on YouTube watching this shit, and the chat's going crazy for Cheez-Its, like talking. It's because he talks about the snacks that she got. It's so fucking funny, Nick. So she shows up at her fucking parents' house barefoot with a crazy story. Her boyfriend's on Instagram saying she's fighting for her life. Her parents go on morning shows saying she's fighting for her life. All this stuff. They're sticking to the fact that there's abductors, that there is a baby. They're sticking to all of this publicly for days after. This is Jussie Smollett, man. The very French actor. This is Jussie. All over again, but worse, because now she's just come out and said, yeah, I lied. She had her lawyers just put out a fucking statement on Monday. Yeah, made the whole shit up. And now the authorities are actually considering to do some charges. It does look like they're going to bring a couple of charges against her. Nothing major, though, she's gonna have to do a little bit more. Crime Stoppers are refunding $63,000 in reward money, a bunch of shit like that. So it's pretty crazy. It's the whole situation is nuts. Some people want her to go to jail. Other people are like, "Come on!"
I just wasted police time. Imagine if something crazy happened during that time frame or whatever, and
the resources weren't there. Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine someone actually lost their fucking kid or something. That would be.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a million things. And Alabama is Alabama, so isn't Alabama where fucking My Cousin Vinny took place? Just keep that in mind, people. Anything can happen in Alabama. And they were white. Mostly. They're fucking Italian.
Yeah, close enough.
That joke would fly over here in my town. Italians. Everyone hates the Italians here. This town was ruined by the Italians.
Oh, man. Well, the worst Italian I know is Keemstar. Oh, man.
Endpoint, game, set, match. No, we love the eye ties. We love the eye ties.
So you want to take a look at this thing? This fucking... I don't know how long you want to go tonight, but do you want to watch this Jack Films thing? I only asked because I found out about it on Shot from the Point, and again, I don't want to throw too much shade. I just thought Tommy's take was not good. No. I didn't know if you knew what it was already. I'll send it to you now. It's like, this is like the main topic, I guess, today. He made a video called "Let's Talk About Sniperwolf." Okay.
I'm bringing.
When's the last time you heard of Sniperwolf?
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I love me some Sniperwolf. Who doesn't love them? Some Sniperwolf, except for fucking everybody. Pretty much.
So,
everybody.
Is she spoiler
still doing her
alert.
thing? Is she still?
No.
So, Amanda tells
No,
us
you'll
to-
see. Oh fuck! You have ads.
Yeah,
What?
I know. PeePaw.
How?
Because I've just become my own producer.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, she does reaction content now, and as someone who fucking vehemently hates reaction content, maybe I'm biased, but I think Jack is 100% right here. I watched Tommy today, who thought he was like making the worst argument ever, and I just don't see it. So I wanted to get your perspective on it. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see what actually happened because I have no real idea. Before we do, there, Mike the Bike, what's up, buddy? I see you hanging out.
What's up? How are you guys doing tonight?
We're doing okay. We've been bullshitting for a little over now. We're going to talk about the Sniperwolf story by Jack Film. Jack, that's another name I feel like I haven't heard in a fucking while. Jack's Films. What you got for us, real quick, Mikey?
Not much. I was actually gonna chill and wait to call to you doing this segment because I actually have something to sneak preview for you guys.
All right. I'll put you back and wait in the call. See you in a few minutes. All right, get it wet. I love it. Look at him moistening all of us. Thank you, Mike. See you in a second. Nice. All right, so just fire it up and play, or what do you want me to do?
Yeah. Let's just take a look and see what's going on here.
Well, let's see what Jack's Films is doing.
Last time. This is Sniperwolf. She's a YouTuber with over 30 million subscribers. She uploads daily.
Whoa. What?
Yeah.
What?
What do you think she makes these days?
Oh, bank.
Well, yeah.
Bank. All of the
Yeah.
bank. All of the money, probably. 33 million. I did not think she was 33 million.
Yep.
And her videos get at least 1 million views each. So, what does she do? She steals TikToks and reacts to them.
Oh, it looks like a cartoon!
Let's talk about how egregious this freebooting is.
Okay.
In each of her hundreds and hundreds of videos, she plays other people's TikToks and provides extremely base-level commentary.
This dude is running sideways! What? Wow.
If you want to
All
support
right,
the
pause.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Okay.
Tommy's stance on this is this has to be fair use because of the situation that happened with Sargon. And my argument is I don't really think he understands what happened to Sargon. But again, what do you think? Do you think it's fair use to just react to a compilation of TikTok videos and describe what's happening in the video? Do you think that would be enough in terms of transformativity, I guess?
Before I answer, first and foremost, very important to note, no one should be surprised that Sniperwolf was fucking talentless. Okay?
Yeah, literally.
Like, honestly, this does not shock me because this does not take any skill to do. There are variations of this, and I'm starting to answer now, Nick, by the way. There are variations of this, what people do, that are fair use. There are ways to transform the content with what you're doing beyond using basic reaction things and just, well, here it is. If you're solely just being entertained by the video on your video, you're stealing someone's content. That's
Yeah,
the way I
100
look
fucking
at it.
percent.
If your entire shtick is just being entertained for other people's entertainment, you're stealing that content, and what you got to think about that. That's my stance on that. You can easily fix that, and that's the annoying thing too. However, and this is what I'll say for Sniperwolf in general, she's not smart enough to understand that, Nick. Like, there's no amount of explaining, because to her it's the same thing. Because her talent is just being Sniperwolf, stupid and pretty. And she doesn't have to do anything other than that.
But it's not just her. She's the one being called out here because she got into a fight with Jack, right? Let me show you this. This is a tweet that I put out way before. This is from 17 days ago, before this was even a thought that Jack was going to release this video.
And real quick,
take a look
there
at
are
this
a lot
guy.
this is not just about Sniperwolf. I'm using her as an example because guys do this, girls do this, everyone fucking does this shit. This is cheap ass shit.
This whole genre is like begging for them to get fucking like in trouble, and then a lawsuit to go through that actually fucks up fair use. That's what I see. When I look at
It's a
this.
scary thing because fair use has always been very precarious in general. I mean,
There's so few court cases with like legitimate rulings to go by. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like,
and the more we get, the more it's not necessarily a good thing to set precedent. Okay.
yeah.
You know. All right, let's see what this says here. This is Nick. If you ever feel absolutely worthless in life, just remember there are people. Oh yeah, I did see this. There are people who make these short reaction videos.
This is how you draw. Was it just a pig stick man? That's how you draw? Anybody could do that. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Oh, those were guidelines. That is insane. You can't even see the stick figure anymore. What? Now
Yeah,
check
you're
this
just
out. Is that the
stealing.
moon during the daytime?
Now he's closer than others. I will give him that. Not much, because his surprise. He's like, if it's all surprise and shock, maybe he can build this into something. But he is still absolutely.
Yeah, he's
stealing.
just describing the video. Like it's like,
really is. But
yeah.
he could transform it if he wants to.
Well, if he wants to, but none of them want to because this is the norm. This is what people like. You get away
Because
with
it's
this.
easy.
Like
Because
totally.
it's easy. And
Yeah.
this is lazy, and people are watching right now. You are being rewarded to come up with the quickest, low-cost, easiest thing to put up on the internet. And it doesn't really matter what it is, because now it's not just going to show up on a feed one time. It's going to show up on a feed about 1 million times, like this video, the split screens,
Yep.
the fucking ASMR things. Like,
And the guy who made it isn't getting any money.
And here's the best part, Nick. I'm so glad you said that, because right now we're in this fucking unbelievable fucking time we haven't had since the 60s, where both the actors and the writers are on strike. And the things that they're fighting about are online properties. The biggest fucking stalemate, because companies aren't releasing any information, are over streaming fucking royalties, numbers. Nobody is getting any of the numbers. Now, if that's convoluted, if that's difficult, what about this shit? How is this ever going to be calculated? How is it? There's so many variations that blow up of each fucking video now. It's good, like it's a nightmare when you really think about what they're going to have to do to figure this out monetarily wise. No one's going to get any money. There's going to be like halves of pennies that will be split amongst millions of fucking people. Like, stupid. They backed themselves into a terrible corner, and there's really not a way to dig themselves out.
Yeah. For this type of content, my argument is there's absolutely nothing being transformed here. This is a YouTube video where a person is describing what is happening on screen. Just putting yourself in the top corner and saying what is happening in the video isn't you making a parody of the video, isn't you critiquing what's in the video. You're not adding anything to the video at all whatsoever that wasn't already there, other than, I guess, doing a voiceover for deaf people.
Right.
You know? I mean, there's nothing here that is added to this video. You're freebooting it, in my opinion.
And the thing is, you could easily turn it into a reaction thing by doing this 100 times to 100 different videos, and then just filming your reaction, your face, because then you're only showing something that's you. You don't have to show anybody else's. You can just show your reaction. Maybe people will fucking be enamored by your stupid face. Then you link the video so other people can fucking see the video and give credit to said video. You could do this without showing the video and actually use some things to make a long-form content. You can do 100 times and do a 30-second video that way. Show the different faces of your stupid fucking haircut. I don't know, but you don't have to just watch it and do nothing else but just say, this happened, and ha, 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 ha. You got to do more than be entertained. You have to do more than be entertained. Go in a hot tub. Go in a hot tub. Maybe that'll help. It works. People do it. Fucking know.
Dave, do me a favor. Open up YouTube right now.
Yeah.
And just search off, look up Lemino, Lemino. I believe his name's pronounced Let Me Know, but Lemino is how it's spelled. And then JFK. No, don't look up the actual video. Just type in JFK to the search bar after that. Okay? He just dropped a hour and 30-minute JFK video or whatever, and it came out 3 days ago. Now look what the videos below it are.
Oh no. Well, XQC sucks. We know that.
Yeah, look at the timestamp on XQC in comparison to the actual video.
It's the same. It's
It's 15 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, he added.
Like this
nothing
is
more.
poison. This is so
He
poison,
added
dude.
nothing more. Hassan. Hassan.
Hassan
okay.
at least, yeah, he
There's-
spent time.
He doubled
watching
it up there. He doubled it up.
Which
this-
is good,
That's horrible. Because how much of that
Yeah.
is intro and his stupid little fucking XQC sucks, and he just got the huge fucking contract. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's so shit. Like there's just you have nothing to provide. You have to just like YouTubers who react on stream are one thing, but when all of their content is reaction based on YouTube, so it competes with the video. Like if you keep scrolling, look at how many Hassan reactions there are. There's at least 2.
Yeah, I saw the
Oh,
two.
yeah,
I was
there's not
like,
another
what the
one.
fuck is that? He did it on 2 channels. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, because he allows other people to clip him, so then he'll have like his reaction 2 to 3 times. There's on mine, I see a third one.
But we would see this on TikTok, but you see it
1,000 times.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the TikTokers are even worse. Whereas, like, if you react to a YouTube video, it doesn't have to be the whole thing. In this case, it is. But you can watch 20 minutes of a 40-minute video if you really want to. You're watching the entire TikTok. There's no reason to find that creator's content. I just watched his entire 20-second video. I don't even have to. Like, in Sniperwolf's case, as you're going to see in Jack's video, which I'll finally let you get back to in a second. But, she doesn't even show who the video's from. You don't even know where to look if you want to find it. Which isn't like a fair use issue. It's just a human, like a piece of shit issue. Yeah.
You guys are just going backwards.
Yeah. Let's go back.
No, you're good.
No, it's good. That's all I wanted to say.
But fucking I accidentally clicked off the video, so I had to just back button my way back to it. All right, where were we?
At half of the TikToks she includes either crop out the original username or just straight up don't have one. To use a recent example from just...
That's a bigger problem, too. Because that's like just watermarking and shit. You know what I mean? It's like you really... I don't get... She's been around long enough to know that better. Like, you got to at least give credit to the creator. They're going to kill the genre. They're going to kill this fucking platform. They're going to kill all the platforms, Nick. They're going to kill them all. What else is pertinent in the Jack's film video?
I'll just let it play for a minute. You'll
3
really
days ago,
you'll
she
get mad.
features 19 videos, 13 of which don't have any identifiable usernames. That means there's no way to find and support the original creators here.
So there's no
all of the
link,
views
nothing.
and all of the revenue goes straight to Sniperwolf. You know the phrase work smarter, not harder? Well, Sniperwolf does neither. She just steals and doesn't credit anyone and has become a zillionaire in doing so.
A fire hydrant exploded, and the water's just going everywhere.
Pretty cool. Now, some of you might be thinking, so what? Who cares? She's giving creators exposure. And hey, maybe she gets permission from the creators to feature their work.
See, this is what's great. He's breaking it down and explaining why. Because this could be an easily brush under the rug. Because I can understand why some people on its base are just going to be like, look, it's reaction content. It's a form of reaction content. It's fair use because they're in the content. I've never believed, and the only reason why I've never liked that stance of people just going that route with it is because I watched this fucking documentary, the Death of Superman Lives or something like that. And the first fucking 15 minutes of this fucking movie, and it's a great documentary. It's a great documentary. Like the first 15 minutes is explaining the process of fair use. Like ad nauseum, Nick. You've seen this, right? Because I think we've had this conversation before.
Yeah, the average user doesn't give a fuck what fair use is unless it comes up in a drama. Unless they're watching a Suzy Lou video so they can get a dunk on somebody they don't like. But otherwise, they don't care about freebooting. They don't like to teach a user why this is a problem. No, they don't give a fuck about it.
See you in the chat, baby. How you doing? No, they don't, Nick. They don't give a flying fornication, and they don't want to learn about it because it's just easier to just kind of brush it away and not really understand it because it's fair.
And that's why people like Sniperwolf will get steamrolled because she's easy to hate, and it'll get more people to listen to the actual situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody cares if that other guy I showed you because they don't hate that other person. They already hate Sniperwolf, so I'll talk about her.
She's the lightning rod. Yeah,
that's the only way to convey my message, you know?
Right, and might as well strike the fucking rod that everyone's gonna see you strike. 33 million, and look, it's not like she's not doing it. You're not.
Speaking of strike, your video went viral, Dave. This is your big breakout hit.
Yeah.
And it gets reposted 100 times to TikTok. And then after all this shit that you have to deal with trying to get it taken down from all these other accounts, you see Sniperwolf put it up with no credit.
Oh.
Are you taking a swing at that account?
I might have to take a swing at her, Nick. I might have to challenge her to the next Creators Clash. We might have to fucking do it for charity, Nick. Me and
Because I've said this
Sniperwolf.
and I'll stand by it. If you do a reaction to one of my hour-long videos and like the entire thing is you sitting there watching or eating your lunch, I'm gonna strike it 100%.
Yeah, look, it doesn't take much to
If you
transform
repost
it.
that, yeah.
It doesn't take a lot. You can do enough. I just hate the fucking mindset of just watching it and uploading it. Like, it just drives me fucking nuts. Like, the Twitch streamers do it, drive me crazy. I'll watch videos, I'll do shit, but you gotta try to do something with it. Always link the fucking video.
There
if you
is
can remember,
value
you know?
to actual reactions, right? Like actual reactions, there is value to. There are times, like I've uploaded reaction content to my second channel, and I try to have like at least, if it's like a 30-minute video, make my reaction like 50 minutes plus or whatever. And most of the time people get mad because I pause the video too much and I have too much to say about it, because I only watch videos that are interesting to me. I don't go, oh God, I've been streaming for 8 hours. Let's just watch this fucking video on JFK. What is XQC going to contribute to the JFK discussion? Hassan, I guess in this case, he was talking about conspiracy theories and the links to socialism. At least this is kind of up his alley. I know why he watched it, right? But what is XQC? Like, this is like, the Caves video. Remember, did you see the Caves video that went viral from Internet Historian of the guy who got caught in the cave? That was a great video, by the way. Who the fuck cares about what Hassan thinks about that video?
Right. Nobody gives a shit. But this, maybe. Who knows? But
Why would you react to that? Like, if I'm gonna react to I don't know, Asmon Gold talking about XYZ, like, at least there's a reason why that content exists, right?
Right. And by the way, you said earlier that you were shocked at Tommy's reaction.
Yes.
And I gotta say I am too, because he is a reactor. Like, Tommy plays videos, long lengths of them, but he talks so much and chops them and stops them. I mean, you take shit for it. Can you imagine if he listened to people giving him shit about it? Like, he doesn't go 2 seconds without stopping a video.
So, again, I don't want to spend like the entire time shitting on Tommy, so I'm going to give his counter argument, and I will give it as much charitability as I can, because I legitimately think he just doesn't understand it. Because Tommy thinks, you know the Sargon of Akkad video? Does anyone have the link to this?
I do know what you're talking about.
There's the Sargon of Akkad fair use trial, which was genuinely surprising to everybody how it ended. It was a video that was just 2 clips put together, and the title made it fair use. Let's watch it together,
Okay.
And then we'll talk about why this isn't isn't like the be all end all. Hold on. SJW's level of awareness. I've located it. Now, this video was deemed by a court of law to be fair use, and as we understood it, that's kind of a surprising outcome for the time when this happened.
All right, hold on, I got it. In the chat there, Bomb. I kind of feel where Tommy is coming from. He is afraid he might get hit too. Tommy has nothing to be afraid of. I don't know if I don't think Tommy's afraid of getting hit on that. Why would Tommy transforms? He talks more than the video. Like,
no, Tommy thinks that these people are gonna like get somebody to go to court and they're gonna get a bad fair use decision, which I understand. I have a similar like worry every time I see somebody react to a television show on Twitch or Kick or something like that. Like when they react to the Super Bowl.
Right.
I'm afraid that they're going to get themselves sued and create legislation that I'm not going to like about fair use stuff.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean we shouldn't call out people who are freebooting. 100%.
I think there is way more logical fear of that than the former. By like that.
If
there
you
are
are worried,
situations and circumstances that have to happen for Tommy's worry to come true, for your worry to come true, and that's also my worry too. That could literally be anybody. If a fucking event is big enough or not, if a fucking company decides to fucking go after a kid or a fucking dude who's just straight up uploading and decides to make a sticking point, it's over. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be any special circumstances to it. It could just literally be anything. And it's
Yeah,
just-
if you're going to take a shot, right? The people who are fucking with copyright, call out the bad faith actors, call out the freebooters, call out the people who just sit there and watch Hell's Kitchen all day long, call out the people who try to watch the Batman movies on those are the people who are gonna fuck up fair use for you, not the person who gets fucked on TikTok who's upset that like Sniperwolf got all their money from their video they posted. You know what I mean? Like that guy, it's not his fault. It's not Jack's fault for calling it out. It's the person's fault who's doing this fucking freebooting. Yeah.
Now, but the interesting thing is going to be like the counters are JTV, you know, where this all started. Literally a channel that was just for re-uploading, putting up your favorite stuff all the time wherever you can find it. Literally making channels for it. You know that's where that was Twitch, right? That was the beginning. Yeah. So it's weird because the evolution obviously changed, but that is where it all began, and that was fucking crazy. That was like the Wild West. It almost feels like that was the Wild West of the internet. It was gone, and that was after a time of like torrenting and Jesus, the Napster and all that. There's always more ways to bring this conversation back. You know, all right, what's this one? This one's this is the Sargon video, right?
Yeah, just take a look at this. It's very short. It's 2 minutes
Only
long.
2 minutes. All right, I like that.
And there's no commentary in it.
We love no commentary. Let's go.
Hey YouTube, it's Akila, obviously, and we are at the Javits Center in Midtown Manhattan. It's where Hillary Clinton is having her speech party, whatever. There's a block party outside. We're here with press, although it was very difficult to get these. It's its own story, but we will show you what we can of the evening. I'm just personally really excited because to be a woman in the year 2016 after having a black president for 8 years, and now we have Hillary.
So what do you think is going to play as the second clip? Out of curiosity, this is a woman who is saying that she can't wait for the Hillary Clinton to be announced as president. Okay.
So I would assume that we're going to get an old clip of Ross Perot.
No. It's going to be her.
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just keep looking.
Okay,
Keep watching.
right.
Keep watching.
I was worried we were going to get thrown for a loop, Nick. I was worried that Ross Perot was about to come up on the screen. We got a donut from CFS Slot donated.
Compared to Nick and the video.
Fuck off.
Here's $5 for my
It's JFA, don't you complain about my goddamn audio. It's silky smooth tonight, you motherfucker. I did turn it up a little bit because I saw you bitch in the chat. Thank you for the $5. All right. Let's
Keep
watch
it going.
Hillary. Come on, Hillary.
Hillary, who could potentially be our next president, and here's hoping. It started out as a very exciting evening and full of hope that we would be in a historic moment under a glass ceiling, getting to be in the room where it's happening with Hillary. And honestly, it started like this high and then just crept down until forever.
Okay.
There
You
are
understand
plenty
what's
of people.
happening here now,
Yes,
right?
we're
So-
getting the night of, yes.
So it's very obvious. So they're saying it was based off of the title. The title ties it in. These are two very contrasting clips that come from a content creator. And the idea is this is an SJW reacting to Hillary Clinton losing the presidential election, right? At the time, we were surprised. Okay, this is a fair use video, even though it's just two clips from her channel. But the ruling doesn't mean that I can slap any two clips together and then put something in the title, and it's fair use. It would see the same thing. This is obviously a critique of this person, right?
Right.
It's a that's what's happening here. If I put a clip of Tommy reacting on stream and then a clip of Augie or whatever that has nothing to do with anything, that wouldn't just become fair use.
No.
Based solely off of the fact that I'm making a compilation like that. That's a very short clip. That's not what that means, right? So in a case where Sniperwolf is doing a TikTok reaction video,
Wait.
the content.
Hold on. If I'm being fucked with, I'm gonna be pretty goddamn upset. But they're saying my audio has been looping the entire fucking video. I've been echoing this entire fucking
Hold on,
show.
I'll check.
I swear to God.
Oh yeah, it is. It is looping.
Why the fuck has nobody said anything?
Well, we haven't watched a lot of video. It only happens with videos. So that was the first video we played. So it's doubling that audio.
Oh, but it's not my microphone.
No. It's
Jesus. I don't give a fuck if that doubles. I'll figure that out. I'll find out what the problem is there. I think. Oh, I know why. There we go. That should fix that. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the video. Shut up. How about that? Shut up.
I think Tommy made the statement on his stream that like just putting your video camera of you watching makes a video fair use, and that's just not true. You know what I mean? I can't put like a JPEG on the screen. If I go on screen and because there are reaction videos like this, I probably could find one. If I
Guys,
look hard
don't
enough.
break the flow of the fucking chat. Just put the goddamn critique in the comment section after. I'll fix the audio. Don't break the flow of the fucking
there's a little
show,
delay.
boys.
There's a little delay. They'll
No,
know.
they're fucking.
But,
Look at them. Look what they're doing. Look what they're doing. They think they're owning. You're just embarrassing yourselves. You go ahead and be goddamn discourteous. Nick is here. This is why we don't get guests. Go ahead, Nick. I'm sorry you got to deal with these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I don't know.
Disgusting.
The point is like you can't just put yourself on the screen and say nothing as if that's like and like if you actually have to provide something to the video. Like that video there is making a critique. Like that's what that is. It's not very vocal and it's not very thorough, but it's very obvious what the point of that video is just by watching it. When you go on and watch a video of a cow falling over and went, that's not transformative. Not
Now, I've made a lot of critiques in this video, so this is probably a transformative video, you would say, right? Just in case it's this whole thing, today, this show.
Our stream, yeah,
It's been
absolutely.
transformative. Just in case it hasn't, I'd like to give a quick critique. The chat is goddamn petty ass bitches. The chat sucks, and I hate them. They stink, and I hate them. And I'm turning up my audio as much as I can. I just changed over to the new microphone. Okay, and this is actually just a transition microphone to the big boy microphone. So I don't need you guys being a bunch of shit ass and shits. Okay? Okay? Here, I'll give you a little bit more audio. Don't make me boom out the fucking whole room. All right? Motherfuckers. All right, are we watching more of this thing?
Let's go back to Jack's films. I don't think there's much else with that video. That was just to prove a point. 'Cause I didn't want like everyone to say like I think Tommy is looking at that and going like, oh, okay. So just a title alone is all you need to make a video transformative. That means that like if I put my camera on the screen, it's transformative. If I like add a PNG to the video, the background or whatever, it's now transformative. That's just not the case.
That's how I do with thumbnails.
That doesn't make it not freebooting. You know.
Nick, what are you talking about? You're telling me I can't just take a picture and put Copious Kingdom over it or Mush Buff Club and be good? You're telling me that's not okay? Because I've done that a lot.
Like if we don't say anything, or if you just go, "Wow, look, the video is playing. Wow, she has interesting hair. Wow, that's a cool shirt." Like and you just let it play for 2.5 minutes. That was not fair use of you talking.
Oh, I think it's close. Fuck you, Verse. Comment about it. At least the other guy fucking he gave me $5 when he critiqued me. I'm sorry I didn't believe you when you gave me $5. Whoever you were, I forgot your name already. Oh, there he is. CFS Slot. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. I appreciate the $5, but it did help set off a firestorm, and now we know the truth. Hopefully, I'm a little bit louder now. Suck my ass. Keep playing this.
I'll play the Jack's Films one, not the.
Yeah, I'm on the Jack's Film one. Here we go.
Yeah.
You already know the answer to that. We reached out to creators who've had their work featured
he did
in
his
Sniper
work,
Wolf's
huh?
videos.
Yeah.
And when we asked them if Sniperwolf and/or her team had contacted them about featuring.
Now the jokes about his massive cranium has been made, right? I don't have to stop and talk about his weirdly shaped.
Oh,
head.
if she brings it up, it comes up in the video.
He does have a weirdly shaped head.
It's his hairline.
It is. It's great.
Yeah.
It's pretty great. Bum, 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 bum. He'll never find. Bum, 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 bum. A hairline like mine. All right.
Their work, every creator said no, they were not contacted. Most of them were blindsided by the fact that Sniperwolf had been using their content.
We're not shocked, right? We're not shocked that Sniperwolf
No.
doesn't give a fuck. She's stupid enough to do this. We all knew that. And she's fucking non-giving a fuck enough to not ask anybody. Neither
If
of
you
these
have
guys.
like the time and manpower to do this, people will say yes. There are people who will let you use their shit for free.
Verse, $5. Mic audio is a bit loud. Suck my ass. Suck my goddamn ass. I hate Verse so much. So much. Thank you for your $5. Here's your hat change, you cock. I'm trying to do a bong rip, man. You guys are embarrassing me in front of Nick. All right.
And some of them were pretty upset about it. Okay, so she doesn't ask permission, but maybe creators get exposure from her videos.
No.
Especially if you can see their usernames, right? Well, let's test that theory. At the very beginning of a recent video, Sssniperwolf reacts to a viral TikTok, complete with her very insightful commentary.
Absolutely not.
And look, you can see the original.
So there is an interesting discussion. There is an interesting discussion to be had, though, about like duets, because duets is a very, very, very popular feature on TikTok. It's all pretty much this. You know what I mean? It's like not a lot. Like,
But can't you set it so your video can't be duetted?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. That's an important thing. You can set it where you can't have any type of usage, but there are kind of ways around that when somebody else will like re-upload it or retweet it and put something, and then like you can. I think you can use that to duet with, or like a third. You can a third block box or something. I don't know, but there's got to be a way around it. These motherfuckers do that all the time. They fucking figure out.
Original uploader's username. Maybe they got a little bump, right? Well, when I looked up their account on TikTok, I found they had a decent number of followers, but that's probably due to their whale shark video going viral last year. Because if you look at their most recent TikToks, they're hardly getting any views at all.
Why would they? I mean, like, if it's not in the title, if it's not anywhere else, if she's not shouting out the creator, if she's not talking about the people in it, if she's just being a vapid asshole, why would they? This shouldn't be a shock. I don't even think anybody would think it. It would go, why nobody gives a fuck about that. It's her content. Like, it's her content. It's fucking stupid.
Which means that, no, people aren't flocking to the original creators, even when their username is displayed on screen. And remember, this is the first TikTok in a video with well over 1 million views. But guess who's reaping all the benefits? Believe it or not, it actually gets
That was
worse.
good editing. That was good. Oh, he looks like a super villain right there. Don't piss Jack's films off. He's gonna commit many forms of genocide. He looks terrifying.
Because sometimes Sniperwolf steals from other content thieves. Here she is reacting to an Among Us cartoon made by Viral for You. And shocker, that's not the original creator.
That's hilarious.
Because we found the original creator. It only has 1,600 views here on YouTube, but it went bonkers on TikTok and someone else freebooted it. And here's the original creator confirming that their work was indeed stolen. So for everyone claiming, well, at least Sniperwolf...
You know what's crazy? This is a total fucking sidebar, but there's a weird little variant of this. This is happening on social media. Have you seen that fucking the crazy meme? We're just innocent men with the bear and the girl. It's like a British show or something. Because we're just innocent men. We're just normal men.
Yeah.
And there's like a song that plays with it. So this video has been coming up again constantly on my timeline, right? And there was a guy who didn't. He kind of was intimating that it was him, but he was just quoting an article. It was really weird. It was very, very, very strange. And the original guy, the guy who does the bear voice, ended up in his thread and all this weird shit. He had to like actually convince people that he was the bear and like he was that the meme was his. It's so fucking weird. Like people are having to fight to even prove that it's them. That they're like commenting on their own video that somebody else is. It's so bizarre. The time that we're living in. We just got a couple of donations as well. Echo. Fuck you, Echo. Fuck off. I hate my chats sometimes. Echo donated $5. Yes. Audio quality so good. Bzz. Yes. Suck my ass. Verse for $5 more. Megamind on screen. Thank you. I hate everybody, Nick. I hate them all.
Wolf's not hurting anyone. She very much is. But even if she did credit the creators and ask their permission to feature them, it still wouldn't make her content any better. Because, man, I cannot stress how nothing her commentary is.
Oh, what's that? A whole entire car just rolled into the neighbor's yard.
See, the reason I keep playing these clips is because of a little thing called fair use, the extremely important legal doctrine that allows creators to upload content.
Now, real important to make a distinction here. Is it commentary if you're just describing. I mean,
No.
like,
What
it's
is
not.
commentary? It's not fair use. The whole point of fair use is transformative. You're not transforming it into anything. You're making an audiobook. You can't like record yourself reading Harry Potter and post it on YouTube.
No, it's like, are you even making a comment if you're just reading what happened? You know what I mean? It's like, it's not really a comment. It's you're not doing it. It's so, I don't even know what you're doing. You're doing nothing. It's a big nothing burger.
It's literally nothing. Yeah.
It's nothing. It's the purgatory of fucking content creation. Nobody knows what it is. It's limbo.
Isn't theirs. And in order for content to fall under fair use, it must be transformative and add new meaning to the material.
Nick, most people don't even understand that. Most people don't even understand what transformative means. Like the transformative aspect.
That's how I was able to monetize my old infomercial and Apple parodies. Yeah, I was using copyrighted content, but my satirical slant added transformative value. Going back to Sssniperwolf, her commentary isn't so much transformative as it is just summarizing what we're watching.
Right.
Someone caught is that a cow? Oh no, one of them rolled down the hill.
It's not even content.
Oh man, I want to make so many bad jokes. She's just awful.
It's non-tent. Sniperwolf
Non-tent.
is the damn that's
I like non-tent.
Yeah.
Alpha Russ, we're going to bring in Mike. Don't worry. Shut up.
crazy of reactors. So why am I going after Sniperwolf in particular? After all, she's hardly the only person stealing other people's content and reaping all the benefits. Is it because, as she suggested, that I'm sexist and only go after female reactors?
33 million.
Well, no, and no. And you might want to delete that tweet since you love deleting tweets about me, but more on that later. No, the real reason is actually this. Have you ever read a tweet that broke your brain?
Oh,
because this broke mine.
Shit.
This is the official YouTube creators account on Twitter with over 6 million followers, acknowledging Sniperwolf as a keynote speaker at last month's VidCon, claiming she gets her ideas from her fans.
Oh, boy.
Now, there are several things wrong with this tweet.
Yeah, there
like,
is.
Why is she a keynote speaker at VidCon? Why is YouTube creators bolstering this?
Right.
But the worst thing about the tweet is this: getting video ideas from her fans. What ideas? Quite literally, all she does is upload other people's TikToks. How is that an idea? What am I not getting here? Do her fans comment, "Here's an idea, you should react to more TikToks," and she goes, "Damn, that's crazy." Sorry, I feel a little gaslit here. Seeing YouTube and VidCon
He
boost-
does legitimately seem like he's offended by this tweet.
I would be too.
Like this
Yeah,
tweet fucked
it's
his mother, man.
insane.
Like, it's pretty bad. This is a pretty offensive fucking tweet to just intelligence in general. Because it really, like, how can you be YouTube and saying the things you're saying here?
Yeah.
Even if it was true.
Fucking
It's
ballistic.
nothing. This is pretty crazy.
This kind of activity is so disheartening. It sends a terrible message to creators, and that is, don't create, steal. Why make content when you can curate it? What's the point in writing music or animating or perfecting your craft when you can just upload someone else's hard work and say,
This is nuts. Like, I cannot even believe what I'm seeing right now.
She's not wrong, though. That is pretty nuts, and I also cannot believe what I just saw. That's the intricacy there, Nick. That's awe-inspiring. Oh, God, I hate
Dude, she provides a service. Your brain doesn't have to compute the thing that you just said because she'll just say it for you.
Yeah, and Matt, you know what? That's a really good spin on this. She can go ahead and tell a judge that what she does is she believes that everybody who watches her is so stupid that she needs to act as a stupid filter. So she allows all the content to go through her stupid eyes and then come out of her stupid mouth to then go into the stupid ears of her stupid fucking fans.
She should come out and be like, I'm translating this for blind people.
Right. She should wear a shirt that says Stupidity Translator. This is what she does. She translates for the stupid because she is the stupidity filter. That's the Sniperwolf gift. That's her skill.
me neither.
Fuck.
The other reason I'm going after Sniperwolf is she made fun of my hairline. Now that's something only my wife, friends, family and viewers get to do.
What about me?
Not you, Sniper.
Well, are you one of his viewers?
Never
I
do.
know. Actually, this is the first time I've really watched them.
You know, maybe you should react to better comebacks because this is embarrassing. I get why you deleted it. I would delete it too. Woof. Now, part of the reason Sniperwolf has
She's not talented, dude. She's not. You won this fight, bro. Like, you're Tyson, and she's, well, anyone but Tyson. So, yeah, you won. You won.
gotten away with this theft for so long is that her audience is children. And I don't mean that condescendingly. I mean, her viewers are literally kids.
Yeah.
And kids don't care about things like content theft or freebooting. They just want to go to the page with all the funny tick.
You know, I will sometimes argue against these type of comments, you know, about like the youth being stupid and all that type of stuff and easily susceptible. I didn't always believe it, Nick. But Ice Spice is starting to convince me otherwise. I watched this clip of her today. I'd never seen an Ice Spice video. I could not tell you an Ice Spice song if you were going to give me $1 million if I could. But I saw this video on my timeline today, and I dared myself to unmute it. And I did. Mm-hmm. I don't know what I saw. It wasn't music. It wasn't video. It was just ass shaking and money holding. And maybe that's all it's ever been, but
that's all it needs to be, you know?
I guess it's all it needs to be. And that made me sad. That realization, it kind of took a piece of my soul.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That's where I am today. I'm just not sure. I think there might be something destructive about this stuff. Somebody save the children. Because we're getting stupid, folks.
Talks. Wow, this YouTuber has all the coolest.
Yeah, and little as I have no idea why she's famous. There's a lot of people you can say that about, but where did she come from? Because that's not what's her name, like that's not the Dr. Phil girl who became like a music star and just shakes her ass and stuff. Like, where did she come from? Just came out of nowhere. We've had a lot of frivolous musicians and dancers that became singers and all kinds of stuff. But even Britney Spears never felt so vapid. Christina Aguilera literally changed her body to compete with Britney. I can't say that, but it felt like she to compete with Britney Spears. Britney Spears does Slave for You. She does Dirty. You know, the fucking world, they went hard. They went deep in the fucking paint. You know what I mean? And it's, I don't, they're willing to do whatever. Yeah, whatever. I don't even know what my fucking point was. I'm agitated.
I really want to know how Sniperwolf finds all those videos to react to. Gee, I don't know. Maybe from the people that made them?
But even that act of Christina Aguilera was not as vapid as the shit that we're seeing. Because Christina Aguilera could still sing. All right, that was my point. There we go.
By the way, that's a real tweet from YouTube. Are you starting to see why my blood's boiling?
Whoa,
so Sniperwolf's viewers don't care.
Yo, that was
about
great.
Starting to see why my blood's boiling? By the way, that's a real.
Oh no.
Like, isn't that just insane?
Yes, it's YouTube.
And YouTube's loving it because they're stealing from TikTok.
Yes. Oh God. Well, it's stealing.
There's financial incentive when you steal from fucking other competing platforms.
You gotta steal from competing platforms. Just don't steal from YouTube. But competing platforms, that's okay. Fuck TikTok. It's China.
Real tweet from YouTube. Are you starting to see why my blood's boiling?
Yeah.
So Sniperwolf's viewers don't care or know about the stolen content. Maybe we should tell them. Maybe we write things in our comment section like credit the creators or, hey, I wonder where these TikToks came from.
Now this is campaigning. Now we've and I don't know if I care, but now we've crossed the realm into campaigning. He's leading a campaign. What do you feel about that? Do you have a problem with it? I mean, sometimes this is where things can get a little sketch.
Well, what's the campaign here? I
guess
is it like sections. Is it to like Well, I mean, I don't necessarily have a problem with that.
Yeah, right.
If anything, this is just people shitting on her. I think she deserves to get shit for this.
Absolutely.
I don't think this crosses the line of targeted harassment.
No.
But I think I think that people should look at Sniperwolf and give her a bunch of shit for it. I think there should be videos made on it. I think people like Keemstar should talk about it on Drama Alert and shame her into not doing it anymore if that's possible.
These are the stories that should be covered. There's no question about that.
100%. This is a non-rape related story where this Sniperwolf person is being a stupid bitch, and I think people should talk about how she's a stupid bitch.
This is the best part of the whole fucking night. No one got fucked here except creators. No dick, no ass, no children, no nothing. No one's been fucking drunk and fucking took an event. Nothing. It's just a horrible fucking talentless, vapid woman just shitting on everybody's content. Just taking it, stealing it. That's all it is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
We can rage. It's almost guilt-free raging. Yeah, I got to change the title here. It felt good today. You want to listen to Mike real quick? What else we got?
Sure,
Do we have anything else in the video that's... We've hit most
No,
of
that's
it.
about it. I think we've covered everything.
We've hit 2 hours as well tonight as well.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on, Nick. Jesus. Mike the Pike, what's up, buddy? How you doing, pimp?
I'm doing great. You guys did great tonight. Love
Yeah,
that coverage. I actually hadn't caught up on the Jack's film stuff, so it was good to watch that.
Yeah, I had no idea. That's why I love when Nick comes on. Nick always, for years now, and when we were doing it on Twitch or here, Nick always brings me the stuff that I should know, but most of the time don't. And Nick usually gets the first reaction because of that. He's just been doing it for fucking years, calling and be like, hey, I want to hear what fucking Dave thinks.
Well, to be fair, I only saw this because Tommy did a stream on it today. Otherwise, I would have completely missed it. I've been way out of internet shit recently. I've been trying to like seclude myself, making my video.
All starts with fucking shot from the point. Good God. See, I can almost hear his fucking voice. Jesus. All right, Mikey, what do you got for us?
So I've got a new parody that's coming out tomorrow, and it's actually on Nick.
Yep.
Ooh.
He was promoting it on Twitter, I think I saw.
Yeah, I had Psych Draws do the thumbnail, and Pimp and Pete did the lyrics. I don't know if I can share a screen here, so if not, I'm gonna send you the file.
You can, but you can send it to me as well, either or.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
I think you can share a screen. I just made that up. I'm not sure. Oh, you can. Look at you.
Okay, perfect.
Beautiful. Oh, wrong one. Let me find you. Let me find you, Mikey. Oh, you unwent live. You were live, and then you unwent.
Yeah, it's letting me click to go live, and then it's just not doing it.
It's okay. Just send me the file.
Yeah, I'll just send you the file.
I'm a liar. I lied to you, Mike. Very sorry. Tap dance. We don't have dead air here. So when does this officially release?
This comes out tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST.
Do I even dare ask about my hard work that I put into a song? Do I even...
No, yeah. So actually, I'm glad you asked that, actually.
Oh.
Because, so, for the chat, for anyone who doesn't know, Dave actually recorded some vocals for a song that was intended to be for a parody album that I was working on. Yes. That project got pushed back. I'm intending now to release it around the time of my birthday, the end of next month. So,
nice.
There will be a song featuring DEADONDAVE. It's going to be a parody of Feel Good Inc. I won't say who the subject is on, but you guys can expect a whole bunch of... there's going to be at least like 10 or 11 brand new parodies that haven't been released yet on that album.
Oh, shit.
Over the weeks after that, I'll be releasing specific parodies from that album.
I'm actually really glad that you got to break that. I'm glad you got to break that here. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, and I can break one more thing. As of right now, it's intended. There's gonna be an intro skit from Willie Mac Show. So.
Oh, you gotta get Willie involved. That's what you want to do. That's a fucking pro right there. Bitch was supposed to be here tonight, by the way. Bitch told me, Nick, you saw it in the goddamn chat. Motherfucker said he was going to be here tonight and tomorrow. He didn't say tonight or tomorrow, unless I misread it, which is also possible. But fuck him. He's a ginger. Fuck him. Where is Willie Mac? That son of a bitch.
I don't know. Dude, Willie's the only guy who hasn't been to any convention since I got into the community. He's been running with me, bro.
I haven't gone to any either, but I don't really care.
Yeah. I sent you the file in DM.
Dude, VidCon Baltimore, the safest of VidCons.
I can't go to Baltimore. I'm scared.
Why? It's the safest place.
Yeah, I got it, Mikey. It's Baltimore.
Right,
Baltimore's scary.
You can play up to like the first chorus.
Okay. All right, cool. Give me one. Let me figure out what the fuck. I'm just making sure it's actually hitting. Wait, can you guys hear that?
Yeah. Hey, I remember
No?
shooting front yard bitches like
Can you hear that?
Nope.
No, fuck. I was
You're only
wrong.
sharing the browser. You got to drag it into the browser.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can do that. I forgot. We've learned this before. Let me do that. Guys are asking too much of me. See, this is why we need Riveter. That didn't work.
Making vids you won't see. It's every day for me.
Good now, right?
Yep.
All right. I did it. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I remember shooting front yard bitches like Profilitex, destroying Nut City and I'm Alex, but now ain't posting shit. Too busy joining Discord calls for distant training AI tips, debating these fools like Destiny does with this panelist. Still always playing Fortnite, sipping on those chug jugs. Cody Oreo, please stop it in when you buy stuff. I get way too sweaty once I'm spending on my V-Bucks. Pull up on your building, shoot it down you and then floss. AM to the PM, tipster sits there getting drunk. Cracking open beers down in shots love getting drunk. Master leads his DMs on his Discord while
Have we hit the chorus yet? I don't know the song.
No, you can keep going.
he's drunk. Sick of all the teas and he blocks it now getting drunk. My last tweet just went viral. He put Big Tippy in a spiral. He's blocking me and all his old YouTube Goon Squad bros. At least he's still friendly with Bud Light though. Nick, be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble.
That's pretty fucking
That's
great.
great.
That's pretty fucking great, Mike. That's pretty fucking great. I feel like we
Motherfucker
say this to
rapped
you
in
all the
this
time.
one.
He did. I feel like we
Yeah.
always say this to him, but arguably your best work.
Thank you.
I feel like we say this a lot to you.
I've been really practicing on rapping because there's gonna be a few rap songs on the album. I know I released one a while ago, which was based on Eminem's "Without Me," and that was like my first. That was like my second big rap parody. The first one I did was the Stan parody on flamenco.
Yeah.
So I've been really
that was a
practicing my
classic.
rapping
That's
ones.
classic. God, you've
No,
been
yeah.
around a while now, Mike. You have like a history, a lineage. You got a whole head canon. Look at that. It's fucking amazing.
No, yeah. Sometimes I like to have like a little bit of a canon going on with my thumbnails too. So like the thumbnail I had Psych do for me. I'll send that to you real quick too. The thumbnail I had Psych do for me. If
Shout
you
out
actually
Psych.
look at the area, that area that's in the thumbnail, I actually told Psych to base it off Tipster's new thumbnail for his streams. So it's me and I sent you the whole video by accident. Actually.
Oh, nice. Aha. I got the sneak peek, bitches. Someone pay me. Pay me.
Here's the picture.
Yeah,
So-
oh, that's beautiful.
That's like me and Nick like after we like fucked up the room basically is the intent of that thumbnail.
That's so much easier to add stuff from Discord this way, Nick. Thank you for reminding me how to do that. That's awesome, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's the glitch, bro.
I'm terrible, man. I don't know how to do anything. I have to get good at my job. You guys will understand that soon, but I've got to get good. I better start fucking learning these little tricks. I need them. All right, Mike, fan-fucking-tastic, dude. Big shout out. This was Psych who did this?
Yeah, Psych did the thumbnail and then the lyrics for the song with a few edits by me was Pimpin' Pete. So he knocked it out of the park as usual.
Of course, it's Pimpin' Pete, my motherfucking guy. That's another legendary fucking guy. I love Pimpin' Pete. All right, Mike, you got anything else?
Nope, that's everything. I'll probably be right after I release the video. I'll probably be going live for a new show that I'm trying out, where I'll be shuffling like random genres on this website that lets you look at like 6,000 plus genres, and we'll be like live reviewing like new genres that we haven't heard before.
Nice.
Hell yeah, bro.
Nice.
All right,
Keep-
Dave, I
keep
probably
going.
gotta hop out now.
I'm leaving too. So, Nick, Mike, thank you both so much. Nick, dude, thank you.
Thanks
Fucking
for
2
having me,
hours,
buddy.
awesome. See you
Let's
next
do
week.
this again, maybe next week, the same time.
I believe so. I believe
Yeah.
we will. But if not, definitely tomorrow I'll be live as well. So,
Okay, I'll see.
all right, Nick, talk to you then.
Peace out, buddy.
Nick, it's always good to have Nick around. I did not even do that well. Come tomorrow. Come whenever you want. Point is, you never know when Nick's going to show up. Bo Black's tomorrow more than likely. I haven't heard from him. We'll see. I'll hit him up. Drew was talking about being here. I know I want to get Xylee on at some point as well. I missed her on Monday because of the Deaf Noodles interview. So hopefully we'll get her on at some point. She's doing like a million shows. She's grinding her ass off. So I'm not going to take away from that. She'll get on when she gets on because that's a Xylee, baby. Bunny! I got to hit Bunny. I got to get my Bunny on. I miss my Bunny. Everybody misses a little bit of Bunny. So we're getting the band fully back together, and you'll be seeing more and more shows. Now, there's going to be more coming as well. Lots of really cool shit that's coming very, very soon. Still plan on reviving Nerd and the Jerk with Detective Deckard just as soon as he's ready to go. So as you guys saw, you got a new microphone here tonight. Well, it's the old microphone, the old new microphone, but there's going to be more audio changes coming as well. So if you like how it sounds tonight, thank you for everybody who busted my ass and nuts into oblivion telling me it was wrong. Hey, you guys just the worst. But you came from a good place, and more importantly, you gave me money. So I can't really be mad at you because it's all love for Dave at the end of the day, right? I do got to remember to mute the other source, but no. The next upgrade that you hear, I'm going to be talking right in your ear balls. Right in those ear balls. Oh. Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah, get ready to take us home. I appreciate everybody up in the house for being here once again. Hopefully you have yourselves a fantastic evening.
Real Talk.
We'll see you when we see you.
Until I'm gone, I sit back and blaze away like I'm
Catch us on the other side for one more rip. Good night.
No sleep at night, so I'ma just keep grinding till my people see the morning light. Feel like I'm Alexander's prodigy. Fuck your death threats, them niggas always talking honorary.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Mike the Bike. Thank you, Nick the Oreo. Thank you, Mike the Bike.
History. You mean they treat us like we pawns and we listen cause we scared they ain't gon' beef with Genghis Khan? I'm higher than a dinosaur. She Oreo like Baltimore. I taught them what I know. That make me feel like I was Gryffindor. Get your game right. She hot, I call her sunlight. With lips like she's Brad's life. I ask her cost a crash site. But that's the way it is. I guess I play protagonist. This shit will never change. I'ma go out with her. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government for scheming. Here we go. Say the government. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go. I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real. She think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flying them Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Akeem Olajuwon. Yeah, da da da. Yeah, da da da. Hip hop, I'm real talk. Hip hop, I'm real talk. Da da da.
Good luck, Jay Philly.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new world. You dig?
Oh, we dig each and every single day. Each and every single day. All right. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic show with us tonight. I had so much fun. It's always good to have Nick around. You never know what we're going to talk about when Nick comes on. It's always a good time. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. We got one more rip to go, and I appreciate everybody who's been here to experience it. I don't think I'm going to do anything else on the YouTube, although I am thinking of going live on Twitter directly after, just for a few minutes, trying to establish a little bit of Twitter live goodness. So maybe I'll do that and see how much views we can drum up there, just because. Just because. Good night, motherfuckers. One more rip. Rip it up. Yeah. If you don't have talent, have talented friends. Keep it copious. Good night.